Now give it to me. I'ma give it to you. Now give it to me. I'ma give it to you. Now give it to me. Get funky. Get funky. Now stop. Say y'all having a good time out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are recognizing and honoring the senior football players, JROTC cadets, student trainers, cheerleaders, and members of the Band of Blue for their dedication and hard work while at Habersham Central High School. The efforts of these students athletes have certainly brought the fans and citizens of Habersham County much exciting entertainment and enjoyment as we have watched them for the past years. We will introduce the senior football players, JROTC cadets, student trainers, cheerleaders, and finally the members of the Band of Blue. For your senior football players, Jackson Adams is the son of Scott and Chastity Adams. He is being escorted tonight by his parents and brother. Javante Bowen is the son of Marcio Bowen and Lauren Burgess. He is being escorted tonight by his parents and Haley Speed. Sawyer Burgess is the son of Tommy and Kelly Burgess. He is being escorted tonight by his parents and brothers. Maverick Chitwood is the son of Chris and Jennifer Chitwood. He is being escorted tonight by his parents and sister. Hayden Kopus is the son of Carrie Kopus and Allison Bagby. He is being escorted tonight by his siblings. Tylen Davis is the son of Whitney Davis. He is being escorted by his mother and sister. Hudson Gailey is the son of Tate and Amy Gailey. He is being escorted tonight by his parents and brother. Caden Hunter is the son of Richard and Natalie Hunter. He is being escorted tonight by his parents. Andrew Kinnerath is the son of Kelvin Sillavong and May Kinnerath. He is being escorted tonight by his brothers, cousins, aunt, and uncle. Camden Meads is the son of Doug and Cagney Meads. He is being escorted tonight by his parents and siblings. Spencer Porterfield is the son of Brandon and Elizabeth Hesinger. He is being escorted tonight by his aunt. Donnie Warren is the son of Munford Lawrence and Amanda Warren. He is being escorted tonight by his mother and brother. Austin Williams is the son of Brent and Kristen Williams. He is being escorted tonight by his parents and brother. Now for the members of our JROTC. Nathaniel Chitwood is the son of Joseph and Selena Chitwood. He is being escorted by his parents. Ada Macias is the daughter of Alejandra Macias. She is being escorted tonight by her mother and brother. Julia Smith is the daughter of Stephen and Heather Smith. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Samantha Whitener is the daughter of Brad and Brandy Whitener. She is being escorted tonight by her parents. At this time, before we announce the student trainers, cheerleaders, and band, we will dismiss the football players to the locker room along with the JROTC. Parents, please remain on the field. Thank you. Now for our student trainers. Bailey Brinson is the daughter of Robbie and Mindy McKay. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Ellery Chambers is the daughter of Andy and Neil Chambers. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and sister. Neela Nkeo is the daughter of Dang Nkeo and Ule Woods. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Tanasia Payton is the daughter of Tony Payton, Marquita Bailey, and Stacy Tremere. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Marilee Serrano is the daughter of Saul Hernandez and Rosina Serrano. She is being escorted tonight by her parents. Now for our Raider football cheerleaders. Aiden James is the daughter of Brian and Paula James. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, sisters, and brother-in-laws. Corey Jones is the daughter of Brian and April Jones. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Aubrey Makrick is the daughter of Greg and Brittany Makrick. She is being escorted tonight by her parents. She is also a member of competition cheer. Jakaya Rucker is the daughter of Jonathan and Tanya Rucker. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and brother. She is also a member of competition cheer. For our competition cheerleaders, Katie Church is the daughter of Gary and Ginger Church. She is being escorted tonight by her parents. Kelsey Littlejohn is the granddaughter of Barbara Littlejohn. She is being escorted tonight by her nana, sisters, and nephew. Megan Odom is the daughter of Mark and Miranda Odom. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and sister. And now for the members of our Band of Blue. Caleb Adams is the son of Shane and Sherry Adams. He is being escorted tonight by his parents. Elizabeth Anastico Resendez is the daughter of Tammy Resendez. She is being escorted tonight by her mother. Jose Andres Diego is the son of Juan Pablo Andres Miguel and Maria Miguel. He is being escorted tonight by his parents. Ruthie Buglerow is the daughter of Peter and Deanna Buglerow. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, grandparents, and siblings. Emily Dillashaw is the daughter of Marty and Debbie Dillashaw. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Emilia Fidun is the daughter of Igor and Tatiana Fidun. She is being escorted tonight by her mother and host parents, William and Renee Morris. Yoselin Garcia is the daughter of Keila Oriana. She is being escorted tonight by her mother, siblings, and grandmother. Kelsey Gonzalez is the daughter of Jose Gonzalez and Yesenia Oliveras. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Romeo Godino is the son of Maria Fernandez. He is being escorted tonight by his mother. Emily Hernandez Velasquez is the daughter of Gerardo Hernandez and Maria Velasquez. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Morgan Hassam is the daughter of Christina Martin. She is being escorted tonight by her mother and Tanner Binfield. Lindsay Littleton is the daughter of Gotha and Meg Littleton. She is being escorted tonight by her sister. Michael McDuffie is the son of Betty McDuffie. He is being escorted tonight by his mother. Aaron Mealer is the son of Dustin and Hope Mealer. He is being escorted tonight by his parents. Melissa Orozco is the daughter of Ramiro Orozco and Sonia Urbina. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and siblings. Jocelyn Powell is the daughter of Josh and Melissa Warren. She is being escorted tonight by her parents, siblings, and Aunt Leah. Lila Rivera Rios is the daughter of Delia Rios. She is being escorted tonight by her mother and siblings. David Rodriguez is the son of Santana Rodriguez and Samantha Guerra. He is being escorted tonight by his mother and siblings. Ben Rogers is the son of Ronnie Rogers and Sheila Scott. He is being escorted tonight by his mother. Samantha Sosby is the daughter of Brian and Emily Sosby. She is being escorted tonight by her parents and sister. Yasmin Vasquez Martinez is the daughter of Sergio Vasquez and Josefina Martinez. She is being escorted tonight by her parents. Haley White is the daughter of Jim and Amanda White. She is being escorted tonight by her parents. Lindsay Stockley is the daughter of James and Wendy Bright. She is being escorted tonight by her parents. We have one additional student trainer, Kaylee Watson. She is the daughter of David and Amy Watson, and she's escorted tonight by her parents and brothers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause for the class of 2026. Test.
Raider fans, don't forget to purchase your 50-50 raffle ticket for Raider baseball. The pot is now up over $6,000.
Listen to the record, why now what you want? It's so fly.
fans, let's stand tonight as we honor this great nation. Presenting the nation's colors tonight are the Habersham Central Air Force JROTC cadets. The cadets are Cadet Sammy Whitener, Cadet Nathaniel Chitwood, Cadet Ada Macias, Cadet Julia Smith, Cadet Kaya Hooks. And performing the national anthem are the Hazel Grove, Cornelia, and Demorest Elementary Schools, as well as Wilbanks Middle School. The captains tonight for Alcovy are Gaden Booker, Carlos Singh, Kenneth Bryant, and Leonardo Haywood. The captains for Habersham Central tonight are our senior class.
Those are our four captains and those are
on for the Canadian kickoff. Alcovy takes over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Offensively, their quarterback is Bryant. And a shotgun. Singh is your running back. He takes the handoff and he's going to go right up the middle, and he's got some good yards on the first play from scrimmage. He's got about 10, 15, maybe 20 yards. Good run that time for Singh all the way down to around the 35-yard line.
Yeah, just a zone straight up the gut. Nothing fancy there, and they just outblocked us up front and got to the second, third level. Big gain there for running back Singh.
Hudson Gailey made the tackle for the Raiders. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. They want to run it again with Singh. This time Habersham saw that coming, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, much better by our defense, especially in the middle of that time, just clogging everything up. That's one thing you don't want to do is give this team confidence early, thinking they can run the ball right at us. So good job by our defense. Be a little more stout on that play.
Tackles made by Jackson Adams for Habersham Central. It's going to be second down now. Second down and 11 to go. 1 yard loss on that last play. They're at their own 35-yard line, working right to left. Singh is your running back, and they're going to they fake it. They did hand it off, Doug. They gave it to the guy in motion, and on the guy in motion for them to ran the ball was Random. Random made the tackle, or had to carry rather.
Yep. Just try to speed sweep with Booker there, gave it to him real quick off the right edge, and our left side of our defense did a good job of stalemating that, not giving him any room whatsoever. And this is what you want to do with this team. You want to get them in second long and third and long, and that's what the defense has done here.
Griffin Cunningham made that last tackle for Habersham Central. Going to be third down, 3rd and 13 at the 13-yard line. Singh is still your running back. They want to throw it, coming rolling to the near side, going to throw it on the run. It's going to be incomplete. He dropped it. He just dropped the pass and had a chance to bring it in, but couldn't do it, Mark.
Yeah, he was wide open right there. They just did a flood. They sprinted out to his left, did a flood route, chose the middle part of the flood there in the middle of had him open. I'm not sure he could have got the first down, but it'd been close. So that's kind of Alcovy's problem. They do everything right, and they look good. They just don't make the plays when they need to. Now they have to punt.
It's going to be 4th down and 13. They bring in their punter here. Kicking for the Tigers is Tepe. Tepe in there for Brian Tepe. Snap is high, went up and got it, and got away a kick, a high and short kick, high and short. Habersham just needs to get away from it. It's going to take a great Raider roll and lay down at around the 31-yard line.
Yeah, good job by our defense to force the punt. And matter of fact, that's going to be a negative 2-yard punt. The ball went pretty much, it wasn't blocked, but he just went straight up. A little bit of wind got it. When it hit, it rolled backwards 3 or 4 yards. So really turned out to be a negative punt, giving the ball to the Raiders. Good job by our defense, Trent, on the first series.
So the Alcovy Tigers get the ball at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Donnie's your running back in there. The 31-yard line, and we're going to hand the ball off on the run around the right side. Is actually a pass there. Handed it off there to a little toss it was to Tay Spencer.
Yeah, just a little speed sweep of our own, a little toss pass. It turns out to be a pass. It looks like a speed sweep, but it's a pass. Tay did a good job finding some open space around the right side and picked up a first down right off the bat.
Tackle was made by Powers, Terry Powers for the Tigers. Habersham 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line. And we're going to throw it out there to Donnie Warren. Darn to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Donnie Warren. Nice run that time by Donnie Warren. Habersham Central got a 20-yard run by Donnie Warren, and Habersham up early in this ball game.
Both sides of the ball do what they're supposed to. Defense is supposed to get the early stop and get us great field position. They did that, check that box, and then the offense has got to take advantage of the short field, and they did it with a quick swing pass to Donnie Warren, 20-yard touchdown pass to Donnie. Just a great player doing so. Good job by both sides of the football.
And Camden Meads in there to kick the extra point for Habersham. There's the hold, the kick, it's up, and it is good. Commercial break. Habersham leads it 7-0. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
drive back here at Habersham Central Stadium. The scoring drive sponsored by Lake Hartwell Chevrolet. A quick drive, two-play, 31-yard drive to get our first touchdown by Donnie Warren. And again, sponsored by Lake Hartwell Chevrolet. Together we drive.
Back deep is Booker along with Singh. There's a kickoff, and it's going to go into the end zone again. That one was even further back in the end zone. That was probably 8 yards back. Mark, great kickoff that time by Camden Meade.
He's got a little bit of wind up there, but still he's kicking that thing strong. That ball is booming off the tee, and coaches are out there giving him a high five right off the bat. Just does what he's supposed to do, and that is a big, big weapon to have your kicker kick the ball into the end zone. In high school, the ball comes out to the 20 rather than the 25, so Alcovey's got to go 80 yards to try to set up their first score. Big weapon for the Raiders.
Bryant is your quarterback, and Singh is your running back. You got 3 wideouts, 2 on the right, 1 on the left. They're in a shotgun. And they're going to pull it, and they run the option around the right side. Nice run this time by the Tigers, and that is Bryant, the quarterback, going to take it around that right side, get a first down, get all the way down to the 35-yard line. They've had 2 long runs. That was being the second.
Yeah, that was a good little play design. One of the backs went in motion, became the pitch back, and they ran a little option. They ran a little dive option off that, and nobody accounted for the quarterback and got a big play out of that. So good play call there by Alcovy.
Singh is your running back. Quarterback going to throw it, going to come to the near side, and it's going to be caught there by Ryden, and Ryden going to come to the near side and get out of bounds, push out of bounds around midfield. In midfield, tackle was made there by, let's see, that was Sawyer Burgess.
Yeah, quick screen outside, and one of the Raiders got in there early. Looked like they're going to make the play early and maybe for a big loss, but he missed it. And as a result, Alcovy's got 2 back-to-back plays for good yards.
That was a 10-yard run there. Singh's in the backfield. Got a man in motion, and they hand it off there to the guy in motion. And let's see, that was handed off there to Goddard.
Henderson on the carry.
Yeah, Trent, we talked about it there. This Alcovy team's got some weapons, and they're showing some stuff here on this second drive.
Yeah, and they scare you when they kind of get out in open field, too, because they have some good-looking athletes and a couple of big plays, and need Habersham on a 2nd long right here to get them to another 3rd and long situation.
All right, so 2nd down, 2nd about 9. We'll hand it off to Singh. Singh around the right side, and this time, got hit hard around the 45-yard line.
Brought down by Griffin Cunningham.
Tackle was made by our middle linebacker, Griffin Cunningham. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd's about 8.
That was a good field by Griffin Cunningham from the linebacker. He filled the gap just like he's supposed to, and not only filled the gap, but when he got there, he made something happen. Good form tackle, drove the running back. Just a good play by middle linebacker that time, Griffin Cunningham.
3rd down. We'll send a wide out to the near side. Running back is still Singh. Quarterback Bryant has a snap. Pulls the ball, and they're going to try to run it, and it's going to be 4th down. Not much of a play there. Tackles for Habersham Central is made by Jackson Adams. It's going to be 4th down in a punt situation for the Tigers.
Got a flag coming in, David. I think Alcovy's going to be called for taunting. One of their wide receivers kind of blocked one of our defensive backs to the ground, and then when he did, he kind of taunted over him and walked over him a little bit. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be unsportsmanlike.
It is. Yeah, he's already given that signal.
So that was one of their wideouts, and just can't do that if you're Alcovy. I mean, you're having a hard enough time as it is, and you just do things like that, Trent, that we talked about. They shoot themselves in the foot when they get things going. They just make mistakes, and that's another example right there.
And that was an easy call for the referee, too. I mean, it wasn't like he just said a word or two. He stood over him, and it was an easy call. And, just shoot yourself in the foot there, another 15-yard penalty.
So they're punting it now from the 31-yard line. Habersham has Spencer back deep. And they got away the kick, end-over-end kick, and we get away from it, and they're going to let it roll and all the way down to the 20-yard line. So Habersham's got to go 80 yards for some points.
Yeah, much better punt that time than the first one we saw that time. And he got a big roll on top of it, so he turned a -2 punt into a big, almost 40-something yard punt there, so much better. So defense is doing what they're supposed to, Trent, right here. They've got the 2 big stops. First drive, they gave the offense a great field position. This time the offense going to start for the 20, but still defense doing their job.
Yeah, and I tell you, I think we're going to get a block punt before the end of the night. That is a slow delivery with the snap and the punt.
That was a 48-yard punt by Taipei. Habersham Central got the ball at the 20-yard line. Going to hand it off to, well, actually Paris is going to keep it and get 10 yards up to about the 30.
Yeah, just the design quarterback draw there. Did a good job of just following his blockers up in there and got a good 10 yards out of it.
Tackle was made for the Tigers by Powers. Got 10 yards and a first down for Habersham Central up to the 30-yard line. We got Donnie in the backfield back there with Paris. We're in a shotgun, and we're going to give it off to Don. No, he pulled it and threw it, and it's going to be caught and got a good run after the catch, and that was by Rucker. Nice catch and nice run after the catch.
Yeah, just a little RPO. I thought Donnie had it too, to be honest with you. And then Paris pulled it late and threw it out to Rucker out here in the right flats, and Rucker did a good job of the yards after the catch there. So another big play. We're just getting the big yards out of it. Another good example of good play calling that time by Coach Harrison.
That was a 15-yard pass play there for Habersham Central and Rucker. We want to throw again, looking, step up, going to go long over the middle, going to be high, too high, incomplete. We might have got a fingertip on it, but it's too high and it went incomplete. It was intended there for Habersham Central. Let's see, Drake Rowland.
Yeah, probably not a good decision that time. Paris has been making good decisions on the receivers. He's been throwing with his progressions. That time he kind of forced one into coverage that time. Lucky we didn't get that pick off.
2nd down and 10 here. And they're going to jump off sides, or maybe they didn't. They got back, I guess.
Yep.
Play clock down to 14 seconds. 2nd down. Paris has it, low snap. Going to run it, and got tripped up there by Donnie. I think he just ran up on his heels.
Well, that was
a couple of yards.
Yeah, that was all a result of the bad snap. Paris dropped the ball, picked it up, and when he did, Donnie kind of ran into the ball as he was trying to pick it up. So averted disaster, but got a big loss setting up a 3rd and long. So we were lucky not to lose the fumble, but it sets up 3rd and long as a result.
It'll be 3rd and 14. Ball's at the 41-yard line. Habersham's 41-yard line. Got 2 wide out on the left. Donnie's in the backfield. We're in the shotgun. Paris fakes it, rolls to the left. Going to throw long, and it's going to be caught. It's caught by Habersham Central. He dropped it there at the last second. Almost a great play there for Habersham Central and KJ Murray.
Well, he had it for a long time, didn't he, David? It looked like he came down with it, caught the ball, ran a few steps with it, and then came down and fumbled. You're down there, Trent. It looked like he had it for a while and just dropped it late.
He did. He had it in his hands, but, kind of give the defender credit there. He got his hand in there and swatted it out. But, man, almost an unbelievable play for Habersham on a long 3rd down.
Yeah, good throw by Paris. He threw that ball, about 40, 50 yards, and almost got a big play out of it, but now the Raiders forced to punt.
Yeah, Camden Meade's in there to punt the ball away for Hab Central. Back deep is Booker. There's a snap, and got it away. Nice high kick. Going to push Booker back to about the 15, but he gets away from he catches it to the 20 and spun around, and that's it. I thought he was going to let it go over his head, but he got back and caught it.
Yeah, Camden made a great punt. I mean, and again, he's got a little bit of wind, but he hung that thing up long. And I'm like you, David. I thought he'd let it hit, but the ball just stayed there so long that we had good coverage that time by Rowland to get down there and really get nothing out of that return.
All right, so Tigers coming back out on the field. We're down to 5:43 to go here in your first quarter. Habersham leads it 7-0 here in this first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. They're working right to left. They're in the white. Habersham in the navy. Got Singh in the backfield. And they're going to run a direct snap off to the running back, who's also back there. That was Johnson.
Yeah, just a little bit of trickery there. Instead of the quarterback, they snapped it running back. Again, they're picking up good yards. That's what they want to do on first down. They want to try to get second and short, and they were able to do that with a 5-yard gain, setting up 2nd and 5. So if they can continue to do that, they're going to be a threat. We got, like I said earlier, force them in the 2nd and long and 3rd and long, and we keep giving them yards on first down, we're going to have our hands full.
2nd down here for the Tigers. Sing in the backfield. He's going to take the handoff, and he's going to get across the 25 to about the 26-yard line.
Good job by Burgess that time, standing his ground right there on the edge to limit that play to about a 1 or 2 yard gain. That's what you need on 2nd short. Now forcing them 3rd and a little bit long, 3rd and long 4. So good job by Burgess.
Yeah, 3rd down and 4 from the 26-yard line.
David, looks like instead of, we had 3-man front last week on defense, and we've been going to 4-man. Now we're showing a little bit of a 5-man front at times, so Coach Worley's changing it up.
All right, they're in a shotgun. They take the snap, want to throw, going to gun it, going to be caught for a first down at the 35-yard line, or not quite the 35, maybe the 34. So first down for the Tigers.
Good throw and catch that time by Alcovy. Good throw by the quarterback. Good catch. Made sure he got the first down yardage, which he did easily, and just a good throw and catch. This team has got some weapons, and they showed it there. So our defense has got to stand up and make some plays.
Noah Harkins made the tackle for Habersham Central. First down and 10 for the Tigers at their own 34-yard line. Going to run around that right side. They got a lot of room over there on the far side, down the sideline. They're going to finally get tripped up around the 40-yard line. 40-yard line, or maybe the 39.
That's what we're talking about, Trent. This team has got some weapons, and they're showing it right now on this drive.
And one thing you don't want happen is for them to gain some confidence. This is a winless team who had a long bus ride, and you need to get up on them and hope that they want to get back on that bus. But right now we're giving them some confidence.
Now the 28-yard run. Now they hand the ball off to Singh, and Singh going to get across the 30 down to about the around the 27-yard line.
Another big play on first down. Got good yardage following the big play, big run. Now they're able to get a first down, and then another 10-yard plus play. So they are driving the field. Got it inside the 30.
C.J. Davis and Porter made that tackle for the Raiders. Another first down, 1st and 10 after a 10-yard run there. And they're going to try to hand the ball off, and they finally do, but they hit immediately. That was Bryant that had the ball, and he couldn't get rid of it. Tried to. Now we got a late flag.
I'm not sure what the flag, just a busted play there by Alcovy. Looked like he was trying to hand it off. For some reason, the running back didn't take the ball, and so he was kind of in no man's land. But now there's a late penalty, and looks like it's going to be something. Let's see, against us.
Unsportsmanlike. Blue.
I guess you heard that's referee Ray McAllister, who early on the coin flip, and that time he made the call, an unsportsman. And, well, we don't want to do that. Coach Harrison will not be happy about that after getting a big play on defense, big loss, turning around and giving it right back to him on unsportsmanlike penalty. He will not be happy about that.
So going to mark it off all the way down to the 9-yard line where they put it down. 9-yard line, so or check it, they spotted at the 14.
Yep. Ray McAllister's talking to both teams right now. We got Trent. We talked about that. Coach Harrison will not be very happy about that penalty after you get a big play on defense.
No, and there's been some chatter after every play. So I think this was going to happen, and I think the officials are probably doing a good job by bringing them all in and talking to them. But one thing I'm trying to figure out right here, that was a lost play of about 4 yards. So the 15-yard penalty should be from where the play ended. It was a dead ball after the play.
Yeah, you're right. So
they should have marked it off from where the ball, where the tackle was made, not the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you're right. They did.
Now Benji's called time. Timeout. Let's take a break. Habersham Central hanging on to the lead, 7-0 here in this.
might be a result of that penalty right there, trying to get his troops back in line.
Yeah, that's exactly what Coach Harrison's talking to them about. It's a net ball foul, so the penalty should be marked off at the end of the play, not the original line of scrimmage. So the original play ended 4 yards or 5 maybe behind the line of scrimmage. So they're talking about it now, and I would think they're going to mark this ball off again and then probably save us about 5 yards.
Well, it saved the timeout. Unfortunately, you had to call timeout to figure that. We already get the timeout back. In college, you'd get the timeout for a correct player, but I'm not sure about high school. So unfortunately, we lost the timeout to get them to mark it correctly. But I'm sure Coach Harrison, in the meantime, told his guys, let's shut our mouth and play football.
No doubt about it. And again, like I was saying earlier when you came down to me, there is chatter after every play. And this is not something you want to do. Keep your cool, keep your head. Let's play football and don't get into a talking game with it.
Yeah, because you got to remember, if you get 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties, you get ejected, and all of a sudden you don't get to play the first half of next week. So Coach Harrison's got to be aware of that with his guys, not to make stupid mistakes and get bad penalties and cost them not only this game, but first part of the next game.
Yeah, and I think we got our timeout back.
Okay, good. That's what I thought. That's what they should have done. Good play by the referee to get that back.
All right, but they're still in the red zone. Ball's on the 18-yard line. They're going to try to throw it, and we're going to get him for a huge sack for a big loss. Nice effort that time by Habersham. Nice effort that time by Habersham Central, and that was Parks York. Big tackle, big sack.
Big play, good call by Coach Worley. He brought the safety blitz off the left edge there. They were not prepared for it at all. He was trying to get rid of it quick, but York was on him so quick he didn't even have time to throw the outlet pass to the safety valve. So good call by Coach Worley and a good play by York to get on him so quick that he could do nothing but eat the ball.
So big loss there on the play, back to about the 30-yard line. Singh is your running back. Bryant's your quarterback. And they're going to run Singh around the right side. He's got nowhere to go. May have lost another yard. That was Singh on the carry. Tackle was made for Habersham by Parks York. Going to bring up third down.
They were probably in some kind of field goal range earlier, but that big play by York knocked them completely out of field goal range. And now third long. Let's see how aggressive they try to get some of that yardage back. I mean, if you're 0-6, you pretty much got to take chances and gamble. Let's see what they do on third and long.
Third, about 22. Bryant in that shotgun. Singh is your running back. He's to the left of the quarterback. Third down. They want to throw. Looking. Going to dump it off short. It's going to be complete to Singh. Singh coming around to the near side and got tripped up. Good tackle that time by Porter. Now they got a flag.
Yeah, might have had a face mask, David. He did it real quick on the tackle. And I'm not sure. I'm just guessing, but that looks like what the call might be.
Let's see.
Might have been offensive, but according to Rodney, because he did do a stiff arm right into the face mask, but let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Face mask.
On who?
That's what we're waiting to see, because it looked like he said, it looked like with the face mask, with the stiff arm, he put his...
You want to decline it?
Okay, yeah, it is on them.
Okay.
It is on them. He never really said, but now Coach Harrison said, let's see, he's still talking. Looks like he wants to decline. So it was on Alcovy on the stiff arm, the face mask was. And yeah, and they're still trying to decide. He never did declare who the penalty was on. He just said personal foul face mask.
Right.
And never indicated which side. And then all of a sudden he asked Coach Harrison if he wanted to decline it. So I'm assuming that was on Alcovy, and Coach Harrison has declined the penalty. Setting, yeah, would be fourth down in the case. He still hadn't made the call to decline the penalty. They're still discussing. I think the coach on the other sideline, Coach Fortson, wants to know what's going on, what the call was. And he never, it's kind of confusing. He's out on the field trying to figure out what's going on.
So it's fourth and about 20.
Yeah, we declined the penalty.
So fourth and 20. They're obviously going to go for it here. Bryant's in that shotgun. Habersham looking like they may blitz. They want to throw, looking, going to throw long toward the end zone. It's going to be overthrown and incomplete. And threw it through the end zone.
Yeah, threw it out of that was into the wind. So good long throw. Unfortunately, he had nobody within the vicinity and threw it out of the back of the end zone. So a little bend, don't break that time by our defense. And so we gave up some yards to Trent that time, but we held when we had to, got to assist with a penalty or two, but we got a little shaky on defense, but we did our job.
First down's always important, whether it's on offense or defense, and they were getting big plays on first down, but when they got down there and we needed to make a play on a stop on first and second down to get them in passing situations, we were able to do that.
All right, we got 1:55 to go here in this first quarter. We're still up 7-0. Habersham's got the ball back. We give it out to Donnie. Donnie got about 3-4 yards, and that'll be it. Got pushed backwards.
I was kind of thinking that we might go to Donnie. Coach Harris has been kind of throwing the ball and loosened up, and he did give it Donnie early, but it was on a swing pass. I'm pretty sure I was going to tell Trent before we went there, and we didn't get to it. But I expect a lot of Donnie Warren this drive because he didn't see the ball, running the ball a lot, and I'm expecting him to get a good dose of the ball this time, handing it off.
Haywood made that last tackle, second down. It was about a 6-yard run there for Habersham.
We got a flag on the far sideline over there.
Offsides. White.
Offsides against the Tigers. So that'll give us a first down there.
It's kind of surprising. Nobody had even lined up yet, so I'm not real sure, but I guess somebody walked into the neutral zone while the ball was being set. So kind of surprising, but we'll take it.
The penalty picks up first down for the Raiders.
This is some you set it down. It's 1st and 10.
First down and 10 for the Raiders after that penalty. And Paris has it, wants to throw, steps up, going to gun it over the middle and incomplete. Intended for Habersham. Donnie, or check it, that was Davis, Tylen Davis.
Yeah, Paris had to step up late in the pocket there and had somebody kind of at his feet. And then when he released that ball, because somebody was dragging at his foot, he made him throw it low into the ground. So had the receiver open, it'd have been a big play if he could have hit him with the completion. But unfortunately, the ball was low and incomplete, setting up 2nd and 10.
Habersham's got 14 on the play clock. One of our offensive linemen hustle off. 2nd down and 10. And we want to throw when it comes to the near side. Going to be caught by Habersham's Jay Feltus. Breaks one tackle to the 45 and down to about the 47-yard line.
Quick screen out the wide receiver screen to Jay Feltus. Jay did a great job because he had to avoid 2 quick tackles. It looked like he might get away with that with no gain at all, and was able to avoid the first 2 tacklers and get a big gain, big 8-yard gain after that. So good yards after the catch by Jay.
Tackle was made by Clennon, Isaiah Clennon. 3rd down. 3rd down about 2. Habersham up the line. Donnie's in the backfield with Paris. 3 wide on the far side. Going to give it off to Donnie. And they know he kept it. Now he's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Look, he was trying to muscle the ball away and then just sort of threw a pass up there that had no chance. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but it wasn't pretty.
Yeah, that was an RPO, and Paris had choices there. He could give the ball. He could throw the ball out in the flats to Davis, who was wide open. But as a result, he decided to throw it up the field as he's trying to avoid a man again as he did. Probably wish he had that one back and just give it to Donnie on 3rd and 3. Now they're going to go for it in minus territory there in Alcovy territory on 4th and 3. Big play here.
Going for it here at Habersham. Big chance here. Going to hand it off to Donnie. Donnie right up the gut. He's going to have the first down easily. Got across midfield.
I don't know.
Well, now they're look like he got across.
Yeah, yeah, they gave it to him, but boy, it was close.
It looked like a bad spot.
Yeah, it was right at the line, but they're going to go ahead and give it to him. Surprised they didn't measure that, but they're calling. Coach is on the far sideline. He's out in the field, wanting to know why we're not measuring that. But too late. They've already indicated first down. So pretty gutsy call there in the Alcovy territory, but I'm pretty sure I knew Coach Harris was going to go for that.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Habersham Central still leads 7-0 at the end of one period. Commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Back here at Raider Stadium, where the Raiders start the second quarter, leading 7-0 and with the ball.
All right, first down and 10. And going to hand the ball off. There goes Donnie Warren. Donnie going to be close to a first down. Tackle was made there by Terry Powers. Good run there on first and 10 for Habersham.
A little more what you expect by Donnie there. Big burst of speed there. Got the ball, made a quick cut at the line of scrimmage. Picked up 9 quick yards, setting up exactly what you want if you're an offensive play caller, and that is second and short. In this case, second and 1. So exactly what they needed. Raiders need to drive this ball down and score and get that early 2-score lead here in the first part of the second quarter.
Donnie got 9 yards on that carry. Second down and 1. And we'll hand off to Don. No, going to throw it. Going to pass. Be caught by Jay Feltus. Feltus at the 30 to the 25. Feltus got down to the 25-yard line. Tackle was made there by Henderson.
Coach Harrison keeping him honest. He's not just giving the ball to Donnie over and over. And that time he gave it to Jay Feltus, and a good run after catch by Jay. Jay's really come a long way this year.
We got an injured player on the field. Injury timeout. Let's take a break with them. Habersham leads at 7-0. Injury timeout will be. All right, back here at Raider Stadium, we're going to run Donnie Warren around the left side. Donnie to the 10 to the 15, and now he's got a flag out there, so it's probably all going to come back.
Yeah, probably had holding on the edge there.
Yeah.
Receivers have to block that long. Referees don't like that, and they usually call one of them for holding. That's going to be the case. Pointed the wrong way, but it's going to be holding on the Raiders. Yeah, they're backing up there. So good run by Donnie. Unfortunately, he's bringing it back on the penalty.
We're in the second quarter. 10:59 to go in the half. We're up 7-0.
Be spot of the foul. So let's see. Yep.
So they put the ball down at the 20. Refers to about 7, but it's at the 29-yard line. Gonna hand the ball right up the gut to Donnie Warren, and Warren gonna get all the way down to about to the 9.
Donnie Warren on the
Spot the ball around the 16-yard line.
It's amazing what Donnie does after contact, yards after contact. A stat you don't hear a lot about, but it's huge for Donnie.
Terry Powers made that last tackle. Give it off to Donnie again. Going to bounce outside. Got a flag on the play. He's at the 10, at the 5, and he's going to get down to about the 4-yard line, but got a flag on the play.
Flag's on the far side over there. Not real sure what that call is going to be. So unless he's called him holding, that's a long way to call holding, but I think that's what the call is going to be. Let's see.
What do you got, Trent?
They trying to run a guy off the field late, and he didn't get off the field from my vantage point, so I think you're going to get an offside on them, and something we'd probably do.
Illegal substitution. Defense. Decline.
You're right, Trent. That's exactly what it was. They didn't get a man off at times. So good break. The play stands and gets the ball inside the 5-yard line, really on about the 3-yard line.
First down, go. Going to hand it off to Donnie. Or no, check it. It was pulled there. Prayers pulled it and tried to run around that left side and got tripped up. Might have got a half-yard out of it. It's going to bring up second down and go.
Good play that time by Booker, the outside backer for Alcovy. It looked like that Paris was going to walk in. He faked it to Donnie and kept it back on the zone read back to the left, and Booker stayed right at home and made a good shoestring tackle for really no gain.
So we got Paris in that shotgun. Right to his left is Habersham's with Donnie Warren. They got a man in motion from left to right, and we're going to try to run it, go right up the gut, and get in for the touchdown. Yes, Donnie Warren touchdown. Nothing fancy about that one. Just
another flag
Donnie
came
Warren.
out late. Another flag came out later after the touchdown, so the touchdown will stand. Like you said, Trent, there's a lot going on down there right now as far as after the play stuff going on.
There is, and again, I think that's going to be on them. And it could be the same guy that got one earlier in the game.
Yeah, they're chattering a lot down there, and Coach Harris is going to talk to his guys at halftime that we can't respond. Usually they get the guy that's responding or after the play, the second part of the retaliation part of the play. So Coach Harrison might want to talk to his guys at halftime, tell them to be careful.
It will be assessed on the kickoff. No, I'm sorry. It will be assessed on the try.
excellent zone Habersham.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, Trent, what you got?
Yeah, that's another situation where you were talking about, Mark, they get to sack a guy, because I can assure you we weren't the first one talking and getting in somebody's face, and referee just turned around at the wrong time.
So this is going to back it all the way up, and they'll kick the ball from the 25.
Yeah, 35-yard extra point.
Wow.
And into the wind on top of that. There's a little bit of wind. There's about a 10-mile-an-hour wind going against him, so that makes it even tougher for the extra point.
So the point after is going to be, in essence, a 35-yard field goal. So Camden Meads for the extra point. There's a snap hold. The kick is up, and it is good. How about that for Camden Meads? He got that extra point from 35 yards out.
Yeah, just a great answer there by our offense that time. A couple of missed plays that time. That scoring drive Lake Hartwell Chevrolet sponsored by was a 12-yard, 12-play drive, 72 yards. So good answer there, Trent, by our offense to answer that. There's a couple of plays that Coach Harrison liked to have back, a couple of penalties he liked to have back, but overall, good job by our offense.
Yeah, we needed to get that score too, and try to get them down. And not really a great flow to the game early on in the first quarter, but hopefully this will take care of that, and let's have another good defensive stop. But you're right, Mark. There was a couple plays I'm sure have been a little sloppy for us on both offense and defense that hopefully will get corrected. But let's see if we can't correct those things right now and get another stop and get the ball back and get a couple more scores.
All right, Camden Meads going to kick it off for the Raiders. We're in the navy, they're in the white. Habersham leads it 14-0. Meads gets his running start, kicks it up there, and it's going to be long and high, and they'll catch it at the 1-yard line to the 5 to 10. That's Singh on the return. He got hammered at the 15-yard line. Man, he got hit hard. First man there for Habersham was Hudson Gailey.
Got another penalty, David, out here at the 34-yard line, so I'm not worried. Sure that's going to be some kind of late activity, not even close to where the ball is. That's 20 yards away from the ball, so we'll see what this penalty is going to be. Drake Rowland's holding his arms out, or somebody is that. I'm not real sure. They're still discussing.
3 penalties for Habersham, 2 for Alcovy.
Ray McAllister's going to.
Hold on.
Holding. White.
All right, so it's going to go against the Cats, holding.
So that'll be half the distance, so that'll move him back to inside the 10. We'll mark it on the 7-yard line, so 8-yard line. So good chance for our defense to get another stop and get us great field position there on the penalty on the kickoff.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. They're working left and right. Man, you see that referee sprint across the field.
He had some speed, didn't he? I tell you what, he was going pretty fast there across the field.
Give that guy a football. Alcovy's running guys on and off the field
they had
too.
Too many out there, so they didn't break the huddle. So I guess it'll be okay since they didn't break the huddle.
Quarterback has it. Going to run around that left side and has nowhere to go for the quarterback. The rush was by the quarterback, which was Bryant. Tackle was made for Habersham made by Jackson Adams along with Noah Harkins.
Good job that time by the Raiders on just a quarterback direct snap to the quarterback, just a quarterback sweep around the left side, and our defense was up to the task and got a loss on the play, driving them further back to the 5 now.
Yeah, that loss was 3 yards. And they spotted the ball on the 8-yard line. It's going to be second down. Second about 13. They'll throw it over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. The pass was over the middle and well away from any intended receiver, and it fell incomplete. Going to bring up third down.
Good pressure that time from his linebacker position. Noah Harkins was on the quarterback quick, and he really had to throw it before he's ready, or it would have been a safety. So he basically just threw that ball to his nearest receiver just to avoid the safety. Good pressure by Harkins that time. Setting up third and long, third 13.
Yep. So Habersham trying to hold them right here. Get the ball back. Alcovy's deep in their own territory. It's a snap. The ball is loose, but they got it, and we're going to get him in the end zone. He got rid of it somehow. And averted a 2 points. Their safety, a 2-point safety, but boy, somebody took a hit there.
Yeah, the snap was high. Quarterback did a great job of jumping up in there, just batting it up in there and catching it himself. And then he started to run with it. We closed quickly, and then just to avoid another safety, he had to throw it out to the sideline where he overthrew his receiver. So another great job by our defense that time to get the ball back.
So it's going to be 4th down and 13. So the Tigers have no choice but to kick the ball from the back of their own end zone. Brian DePay in there to kick the ball away. There's a snap. Got it away, a low kick end over end, and caught at the 35-yard line to the 30, and on the return was Tay Spencer, and he was tackled there by the Tigers. Let's see, that was by Johnson, Emory Johnson.
Yeah, good job by our defense. Good catch there by Tay on the low. That ball would have rolled forever. So good job by Tay. Trent defense did what they had to do, get the ball back and get good field position on Alcovy 30-yard line.
And the momentum we saw them have earlier on offense seems to have gone away, but our defense is getting pressure, getting through the line of scrimmage and catching people in the backfield before they ever get out in the open.
Habersham going to start at the 30-yard line, and they're going to throw it out to the near side. Going to be caught. It's going to be caught there by Tylen Davis. Tackle was made by the Tigers by Johnson. It's going to bring up second down.
Good throw and catch there by Day. I like the way Coach Harrison moves the ball around to different receivers. It's not always Feltus. It's not always Roll. That time Davis gets involved in the pass catching. So we use a lot of receivers, and that basically keeps the defense off balance.
That was a 3-yard pass play. We're back in that shotgun. And we're going to hand it off to Donnie. Donnie, he's at the 20. Donnie, there he's loose. He's Donnie, 15. Got tripped up at the last second. Got inside the 10 and got down to about the 7-yard line. Boy, he was just inches from getting into the end zone.
Yeah, great run that time. Did a spin move that we didn't even talk about right there about the 10, and the defender just basically had to reach out and grab him by his shoelaces to get him down. Almost a great run, but almost a spectacular run by Donnie.
Yeah, 20-yard run there. Give it back off to Donnie. He's got nowhere to go. Let's see, does he get in? He's trying, he's fighting, and he got in. Boy, you could hardly see him. He was just in the middle of the pile. Markin just kept pushing and finally got in.
That's the way Donnie does. He just gets yards after contact. He's driving. Got a little bit of help that time from one of his linemen, 51 that time. Who's that? Austin Williams did a good job of pushing him the last 2 yards into the end zone. So Austin Williams with the assist on the touchdown there, but just another great strong run by Donnie.
Camden Means out there for the point after. There's a snap, the hold, the kick. It's up there, and it is good.
Yeah, another scoring drive sponsored by Lake Hartwell Chevrolet on our scoring drive. 3-play, 30-yard drive. There's short field produced by our defense that time. Together we drive. You got a lifetime warranty on any used or new car you buy from Lake Hartwell Chevrolet. So go out there and see Jamie Roberts and all the guys out there and get you a car from Lake Hartwell Chevrolet. So,
and Habersham Central now leads 21-7. Never miss a play with Trip. Trailwave and WCON. Trailwave is Northeast Georgia's fastest and most reliable internet service. You can have the same service we use to bring you Friday night sports. No contracts and affordable monthly pricing. Check your availability at trailwave.com. Trailwave, a Habersham EMC company.
Yeah, 21-0 there, Dave. You said 21-7 because that ball, it does look like it. It says the ball on the 7, so you see a 7 there, but it's 21-0. So good job by our defense.
I apologize for that. Okay.
No, that's fine. I
yeah.
saw exactly what you were seeing right there, and it did look like a 7.
There's a kickoff by Camden Meads, and it's going to be returnable at the 6-yard line to the 10, to the 15, 20, and to about the 27-yard line, maybe the 28-yard line. Tackle was made for Habersham Central by Sawyer Burgess.
I like the way our defense, our kickoff coverage team has been covering these last few games. They've been early in the year, they had a little bit of trouble. They weren't breaking down in time, and they were basically running past the ball. Done a good job. You can tell they've been working on that in practice. They're breaking down much easier, and that's reducing the chance of a big play. So good job by our kickoff return team to limit the return game for the other teams.
So first down and 10 for the Tigers. Habersham leads it 21-0.
Still plenty of time, 7:55 in the second quarter, so you like to see defense get another stop, give that offense chance to increase this lead even more.
Tigers run somebody off the field late. Singh is in there at running back. First down and 10. There's a snap. They want to throw, looking, going to go over the middle, going to be caught for a first down and tackled around the midfield. Well, they're driving him all the way down to the across the. They're going to put it right at the 50. They didn't get it. They didn't get across the 50. It's right on it.
Good throw by Bryant. He threw a strike that time to the receiver and just did a good ball and then a good run after catch. So again, we talk about Alcovy's got weapons. They can make plays. They just are not consistent and make too many mistakes that stymie drives and stymie. They just can't. They seem to get them, keep from shooting themselves in their own foot.
That was a 22-yard pass play. First and 10 for the Tigers. They want to throw again. Going to come to the near side. Going to be incomplete. Pass was intended for by Jalen Random.
Booker out here in the flash trying to hit him there and just had him open, just overthrew a little bit. Had plenty of time, maybe a little more pressure by the Raiders. It would be good that time. Had time to do it. That time, as good as he threw the throw he did the play before, that time he missed him.
Second down and 10. Bryant in that shotgun. Singh is his running back. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Going to go over the middle, going to be caught at the 39-yard line. Catch is made there by Kendrick Henderson. Tackle for Habersham Central was by Gio Etheridge.
Sorry, David. Yeah, good. Another good throw by Bryant there. Hit Henderson in stride out there for about a 12, 15-yard curl route. Just through a strike. So Bryant's got a good arm, and especially when he's showing he's got time, he can throw it pretty good.
Another 12-yard play. They're going to run again on this right side, and not much this time for the Tigers. Might have got a half a yard. That was it.
Yeah, speed sweep by Alcovy that time. Did a good job on the backside of staying at home and limited. Actually lost a yard on that play. So good penetration by defense and a good awareness of where that ball was coming and sitting there waiting on him on the speed sweep.
Noah Harkins made the tackle for the Raiders. It's going to be second down, second and 11. Lost a yard on that play. Habersham showing blitz, and they're going to run a little screen, and it fell incomplete. It was intended there for Carlos Singh.
Just overthrew him. Had a good play call that time. We were blitzing too. We blitzed the outside backer and the middle backer. So they had the right call made, and they had plenty of blockers out in front of them. Unfortunately, he had to throw it over a Raider defender, and as a result, threw it high. So they had the right play call, just couldn't pull it off.
Third down for the Tigers. 3rd and 11. We're working left to right. Habersham leads it 21-0 here in this second quarter. They're in a shotgun. Bryant has it, wants to throw, looks, has plenty of time. Going to go long, and it's going to be overthrown. Overthrew everybody.
Yeah, had plenty of time. He's got a lot of time to throw it and threw a good ball. Unfortunately, Henderson was just able to run down. He got behind our defense that time and had 2-yard gap, but unfortunately he was overthrew him. But they had another good play. Again, they make plays. It's just they can't finish them off.
4th down.
4th, and they're going for it again on they have to on the 39, on the Raider 39-yard line.
And now we got a timeout. Yeah, timeout for the Tigers. Let's take time too. Habersham leads at 21-0. Commercial break. The timeout. We'll be right back.
We'd like to thank our Diamond sponsors, Renew Dental, Springer Mountain Farms, Sacheros, and Wilcorp. We'd also like to thank our Platinum sponsors, Advantage Insurers, David Allen Services, A&R Communities, Army National Guard, Bo Hatchet, Brownies by Faith, Kathy and Strain, Compass Pest, Farm Bureau, Georgia United Credit Union, Habersham Family Dental, Habersham FCA, Harry Norman Realty.
Mark Osborne up in the box. Analyst Trent Fricks down on the field doing sideline reporting. And Trent, we got what we wanted there. I mean, again, Alcovy has plays, and they look like they're going to make a big play. They just can't seem to pull them off.
Yeah, and the quarterback, we talked about him a little bit. He has a great throwing motion, has great zip on the ball. Just doesn't seem to trust his line a whole lot because every time he's throwing, he seems to be throwing off his back foot, not trusting it, and stepping up into the pocket.
All right, 4th down and 11. They want to throw. Quarterback rolling the near side, and he gets away from one, and the second man gets away from the other one, and he's going to get all the way. He throws it there at the last second, or did he? And he gets all the way down to the 15-yard line.
20-yard line, yeah.
Well, the ball came loose, or something happened there, Mark.
Well, he just kept running and running. It looked like he tugged. It looked like we're going to get him for a sack. He broke that tackle. And then he looked like we're going to stop him short of the first down. He made 2 men miss. And then he was able to get the first down. After that, he carried some more plays. So just a great individual effort that time by Bryant, the quarterback, of running the ball, not only running the ball, but getting a big first down and big yards. Big play for Alcovy there.
Got 19 yards on the run.
Just a good individual effort that time by the quarterback.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. They're at the 20-yard line. Bryant in that shotgun has it. Rolling to the left, throws on the run. It's going to be incomplete.
No, he caught it.
Did he catch it?
Yep.
Catch was made there by, let's see, Terry Powers.
Good job by Bryant. He was floating to his left and threw it back across his body to a receiver out in the left flat out there. Just a good throw by Bryant. That's a hard throw to make, going against your body to make that kind of throw.
9-yard pass play, and they're going to run the ball with Singh, and Singh going to be stopped around the 10-yard line. About 4 or 5 blue jerseys jumped on his back.
You know the Raiders do not want them to score here with 5 minutes left in the half. You know the Raiders don't want to give up a touchdown here that close to the end of half, even though Alcovy's driving. You'd think our defense is going to buckle up here and play stout. Let's see if they can.
Rucker made that last tackle for the Habersham Central Raiders. Second down here. And they're going to try to run it around their left side. He's got a little room to run, and Habersham's going to catch up with him and take him down. Tackle was made for Habersham Central by Parks York.
Good job by Parks York. It looked like the quarterback was going to get the edge and maybe even not get the first, only get the first down, but score. But Parks did a good job of grabbing at his ankles there and pulling him down before he was able to gain much out of that.
3rd down and goal. Well, actually, they can pick up a first, can't they, about the 1-yard line. And they're going to come to the near side, and we're giving chase, and we're going to throw it at the last second. It's going to be incomplete. We had a hold of him as he tried to throw it, Fell incomplete. It'll be 4th down now, Mark.
Yeah, good job by Noah Harkins that time to put pressure on the quarterback. They had a receiver open, but Noah was on him and chasing him down that he couldn't get anything on to throw. So good pressure again. Noah's done that a couple times this game. He got pressure, early pressure on the quarterback. Almost got the sack. The quarterback just kind of threw it away against his body to avoid the sack, and they're going to kick a field goal here, or attempt a field goal.
Brian Taipei going to kick the extra, or kick the field goal. Going to put it down at the 15-yard line. It'll be a 25-yard field goal attempt. Let's see what happens here. There's a snap, the hold, the
fake.
Kick, and it's a fake, and they're going to try to come around the near side, and we're going to stop him at the 1-yard line. Good tackle right there at the 1.
He probably got a first down. It looks like it's inside the 1, just short of the goal line. So they will get a first down out of that. So
yeah.
Good call by Alcovy there, faking. I was kind of surprised. I was about to say right before he kicked it that I'm surprised they're going for the field goal rather than the open. They had a little fake set up, and good job by playing it up. And as a result, they get a first down inside the 1.
3:37 to go here in the first half. Habersham leads 21-0, but the Tigers are knocking on the door here.
Late whistle there. Let's see.
And now it's a timeout, I think. Timeout. Yep, timeout on the field. Habersham leads it with 3:37 in your first half.
We'd like to thank our platinum sponsors, ATMC, Higgins Construction, Higgins Realty, J. Mars, Marjack Poultry, Mike Jones Ford, Peak State Credit Union, Solmax, Sugartopia, the Northeast Georgian, United Community Bank, and WCON.
Inside the 1 after the fake field goal attempt.
All right, Bryant, your quarterback, up under center, and I'm going to try to drive, and no touchdown signal yet. No call yet.
It looked like they tried the tush push. Can we say that on the radio? It looks like the old Philadelphia Eagles trying to push him in, but Raiders did a good job in the middle, preventing no sign yet. So yeah, it's going to be 2nd and goal.
From about the 1-yard line.
Yeah, so good job by our defense that time. Looks like they're going to try the same play.
He's up under center, and they snap the ball, and again, he didn't get in. No penetration there by the Tigers. May even lost a little bit.
Great job by our defense. That tush push is hard to stop. I mean, you got the quarterback getting the ball, quarterback sneak, and then he's got 2 running backs behind him trying to push him into the end zone. So just a very tough play to stop in a very, very short yardage. They're going to try it again for a 3rd time here. So far, so good by our defense stopping that play.
All right, trying it again. 3rd down.
Somebody's having a defender for the Raiders is having to come out for some reason. I think they told him he had to come out, but we're having to.
Hopkins came in. And now we got a flag.
Now we got a flag. Let's see. It's a weird place to have a play, but. Boy, Alcovy players are really upset out there about that. They're trying to figure out what the call was because nobody had even lined up yet. We just had a substitute come in, and then all of a sudden a flag. Let's see what. All right, Trent, what do you got? You're right down there.
Well, the centers got grabbing the ball and moving it up about a half a yard, so they tried to. Our coaches were yelling at the referees on the play before. He did it again, and this time they called it on him.
Well, that's a big play for the Raiders then, because now that forces them to have to call just a regular play, regular than the push play that they've been trying for 3 times were unsuccessful.
So now they're back to the 5-yard line. 3rd down. Sings your running back. Bryant, your quarterback, taking his time. And now the clock ran out, but they may have got time.
Alcovy got the timeout before the clock ran out.
Timeout on the field. Habersham leads 24-0, and the Tigers are knocking. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Mark Osborne in the box here with David Trent Fricks down on the field. Trent, I'm telling you what now, that's the old push play on the goal line is a very, very hard play to stop. And we did it twice, and then the third time they moved the ball. So good job by our defense that time.
Not only did we stop it, I think we're right on the second attempt. I feel like we may have pushed it back a little bit, and that's almost an impossible play to stop. But Habersham did a great job, and still got a lot of work to do here on third down.
All right. They're back in that shotgun. Bryant's your quarterback, third down. They're at the 5-yard line now. Bryant takes the snap and runs right up the gut, and tackle's going to be there by Habersham Central's Parks York.
Parks York did a good job coming off the edge there from his outside dog position and got the quarterback before he gained a little bit, but not much. And Habersham's going to take timeout on 4th and goal from the 5.
All right, timeout on the field, 1:49 to go. Habersham leads 21-0. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
And go from the 4 with 1:49. Coach Harrison called timeout. If the Raiders are able to stop him, he's trying to get as much time for his offense as he can. But first things first, he's got to stop this 4th and 4 play.
All right, so it's 4th down. They're at the 4-yard line. He's in a shotgun. Bryant's in a shotgun. And they're going to roll to the left. Habersham giving chase. He throws it to last second, and it is caught it. Touchdown. Touchdown for the Tigers on the far side over there.
Yeah, unfortunate that the defense wasn't able to keep him out of the end zone there after that valiant effort of the ball inside the 1 on 2 consecutive push plays, but and the penalty backed him up. But give Bryant credit. Again, he's able to run to his left, sprint out to his left, throw the ball back against his body, and get enough on it to get the touchdown that time to Henderson. So good touchdown play by Alcovy, but almost a great goal line stand by our Raiders.
To pay in there for the extra point. There's a snap, hold, kick. It's up, and it is good. 21-7 now. Habersham Central leads Alcovy Tigers. Habersham with 1:43 to go. We'll have enough time to get the ball back and maybe try to do something. I don't know, but another short drive there for the Tigers.
Yeah,
actually a long drive.
Yeah, it was a 16-play, 72-yard drive that time, and the big play there, Trent, was the fake field goal from about the 10, maybe 7-yard line, and then as a result, they got the ball inside the 1. Great job by our defense to stymie him twice and get the penalty, but Bryant was able to throw the ball against his body and get the touchdown.
Yeah, the big play definitely was a fake field goal, and like you, when they ran out there for the field goal, I was wondering why they were doing that, not trying to get more points, down 21-0 at the time. I tell you one thing I think we're going to see a lot more of is the quarterback sprinting out for them. He's such a great athlete, and you get him out on the edge, and he's got the option to throw it or pass. Habersham's got to be aware of that and make sure we got contained on the edges to keep him inside there.
He's a pretty good athlete. Again, that was the Lake Hartwell Chevrolet scoring drive by Alcovy and cuts our 21-0 lead to 21-7. Still got plenty of time, I think. You work on this, your 2-minute offense, 1:43 left in the half. So you work on this in practice, trying to get that 2-minute drive. Let's see if the Raiders can get some decent field position off the kickoff.
All right, so Pay going to kick it off and punches it up there, returnable for Habersham at the 10-yard line to the 15, to the 20, 25. That's Feltus on the return to about the 25-yard line. Tackle for the Tigers was made by Terry Powers.
They kicked it deep to Jay. Kind of surprised after his kickoff return for a touchdown last week against Clark Central. That time he wasn't able to build up a full head of steam. The kick was high enough that the coverage was able to get to him and prevent him from getting in the open field or getting anything big. So big drive here for the Raiders. If they can get that 3-score lead back before half of the minute 37, they got to drive it basically 76 yards.
Habersham leads 21-7 here late in this first half. We have a man in motion. We want to throw, looking, going to run a little screen, got it to the 30, 35, and that's it. Tackle was made there by, tackle was made for the Tigers by Clinton.
Raiders lining up quick. They got 2 timeouts left, and they're trying to hurry up and not use one here. Just a screen to Donnie that time.
Second down. Got 7 yards on that last play. We want to throw. Paris looks, has plenty of time. Going to gun it over the middle and incomplete. Pass was maybe intended for Rowland.
I think it's Murray, number 12 there on the curl route. Again, Paris, like you said, David, had plenty of time to throw it, just couldn't find him. The receivers weren't doing a good job of moving to trying to help him. They all just kind of were standing there in their position on their routes, and rather than move around trying to get open after the long time he had to look, just couldn't get anything and had to throw it away basically.
Third down. Got a man in motion. We want to throw, looking, forced out of the pocket and knocked down. Tackle was made there by the Tigers, and that was James who led the way.
We'll call that a coverage sack by Alcovy. He had some time, just couldn't find the open receiver. So Alcovy's doing a good job of defending down the field. Coach Harrison decided not to take a timeout there. It's 4th down, so he's just going to let the clock run down and punt it away, 4th and long, not take a chance here. And probably a smart decision. Alcovy, I think, they're out of timeout, so they can't stop the clock. So Coach Harrison's going to run it down. 14 seconds left on the play clock, 23 seconds left in the half.
And we still have 2 timeouts, but we're not going to use them. For sure.
We needed something on that 3rd down and didn't get it. And as a result, 4th and long, Coach Harrison just not. And he takes a timeout here right before the play clock runs out.
Let's take a break with him. Habersham leads 21-7 late here in the first half. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Cameron Mees on the punt for the Raiders.
Mark Osborne back here with the Raider Stadium. Raiders are forced to punt on 4th and 8 from their own 27-yard line. 11 seconds left in the half.
Camden Mead's going to kick it away. Got it away. Got a flag on the play. And it's going to hit and get a good roll. Picked up there at the 31-yard line for the return to the 40, to the about 40, 41. That'll be about it. But we got a flag on the play, and time has expired. Time has expired. Let's see what the flag's all about.
Yeah, good job by York that time to run that punt returner down and limited no yards. So, Trent, what do you got? You know what the penalty is right?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be offsides on Alcovy, but I think we'll probably just decline that penalty and go to the half.
Offsides. Yep, that looks like we're walking on the inside. Look like what it's going to be.
All right, that's the end of your first half of play. Habersham Central leads it 21-7. We're at the half. Stay with us. Our halftime show with So the guys back at the studios will take care of it, and we'll be back with you for the second half right here on WCON, your sports voice of Habersham Central Raiders. Habersham leads 21-7. Commercial break. We'll be right back. We're at the half.
Okay, Raider fans, welcome to the field, Alcovy Marching Band. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Habersham County Board of Education, Superintendent Mr. Patrick Franklin, Assistant Superintendent Mr. David Leanman, and Principals Dr. Adam Bagwell and Miss Maria Waters, it is our honor to present the 2025 edition of the award-winning Habersham Central Marching Band of Blue. The band is under the direction of Mr. Jacob Weinstein, assisted by Mr. Ryan Dukes, Sheldon Naja, Professor Yuri Henriquez, Connor Crossman, and Anthony Baird. With Director of Percussion, Jay Berkshire, assisted by Sarah Van Donaldson, Guard Director Adam Woodall, and Visual Instructor Amaro Rodriguez. The band is under the field direction of Drum Major Morgan Hissom, with field conductors Isabella Casanova and Julia Betzos. Top leaders include Band Captain Caleb Adams, Assistant Band Captain Elizabeth Anastasio, Woodwind Captain Kelsey Gonzalez, Brass Captain Haley White, Percussion Captains Alice Butalope and David Rodriguez, Color Guard Captain Josie Bowell, Liz Corbin, and Monica Polino. Tonight's performance is brought to you by Springer Mountain Farms, Habersham EMC, Central Waste, McGahee Griffin and McIntyre Funeral Home, and Global Tech, home of Habersham Kendall. Tonight's performance is entitled Every Little Thing, featuring selections from All I Need by Jacob Collier, We Found Love by Rihanna, and Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic by Sting and the Police. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime in Habersham County. So please sit back and enjoy the often imitated but never duplicated, your award-winning Habersham Central Marching Band of Blue. Ladies and gentlemen, your class Quad A champions and grand champion percussion overall, your Habersham Central Marching Band of Blue.
With that long touchdown return.
Just a quick touchdown return. I mean, they tried a little pooch key trying to keep it away from Feltus and Warren, and why wouldn't you? But boy, Tay Spencer said, no, I'm not going to fair catch anything. I'm going to catch this ball on the run and sprint down the far sideline, and he was not touched. So no onside kick, Trent, but on the other hand, got a big touchdown.
We did a good job with the little pooch kick because a lot of times you're not ready for that, and that ball will hit the ground and backspin right back to them. But what a poor job they did of lane containment, and he just caught it on the run and never was touched.
Here's Camden Meads for the point after, and we got whistles to hold everything.
Must have had some movement, I guess.
Got about 10 flags thrown.
Yep. It's on them, so Coach Harris is going to bring the extra point team off the field and put his offense back on the field and go for 2.
I'm not exactly sure what the penalty was.
I was counting. It looks like they got the right number of players out there. I thought it maybe had too many players, but it couldn't have been offsides because the ball hadn't even lined up yet. So I'm not real sure. We'll see if Trent can get a hold of that later and find out what that penalty was.
So Habersham going for 2 now after that penalty. And Jay puts a man in motion. That's Feltus. And we're going to give it off to Donnie. Donnie going to try to get in, and he didn't make it.
The
ball's across the goal line, but
he fell across the goal line, and he's a yard deep, but evidently they're saying his knee was down. Trent, you're right there. What did you see on the 2-point attempt?
Yeah, I hate to go against officials here, but definitely got across there. He put the ball across the line. I guess maybe they thought forward progress had stopped, but definitely had not, and he put the ball across the line. And, I mean, it wasn't just barely over the line. He had half his arm across the line.
That's what it looked like from here, and all the Raider coaches, too, were down on the sideline with their arms out wondering why that's not called good, but it wasn't. So that's a quick scoring drive. That's no plays. That's a kickoff return by Tay Spencer for your Lake Hartwell Chevrolet scoring drive is a kickoff return for a touchdown. That's our second one so far this year. And Lake Hartwell Chevrolet together, let's drive. And, boy, that's the kind of touchdown you'd like to see to start the second half is a quick touchdown return. We've been asking for him for a long time, David. Now we're up to 2 back-to-back games with a touchdown return off a kickoff.
27-7, Habersham up. And now we're kicking off. Camden Meads has his about a 9-yard drop. Looks both ways, gets his running start, and there it is, up and long, and going to push him into the end zone about 4 or 5 yards deep. Boy, his leg has really gotten stronger just even this year.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Every game.
He didn't do it in the second quarter because he was against the wind, but now he's downwind, and every time he's been able to kick it down the end, he's kicking it 3-4 yard deep in the end zone. So, again, we like to see that. That's going to be good for us when and if we make the playoffs, and we need that out of Camden. So, good job kicking the end zone, making them go 80 yards to try to get their score.
All right, so the quarterback, Bryant, still out there. You got a running back behind him. That looks to be Singh, Carlos Singh. Working right to left. In that shotgun, they got to put a man in motion. And they're going to hand it off to Singh. And Singh's got very little running room, if any at all. Gets pushed back. His forward progress will get him about a half a yard. Tackle was made for Habersham Central by, let's see, that was Jackson Adams along with J.J. Rucker.
Good job by Rucker and Adams on the backside. They tried a little counter there. They handed it off to the right, and he tried to counter back to his left, but they didn't fool, and they stayed right at home, limited to a short game.
Second down, we'll say 9. Habersham leads it 27-7. They want to throw here, going to gun it over to the far side. It's going to be caught Catch is made there by Goddard, and Goddard's going to have a good yards up to about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, good job.
40.
Good job by Porter to save a touchdown. If Porter don't make that play, he's going to score on that play. Just a quick slant right up the gut. And there was one player to beat, and thank goodness Porter was able to trip him up right there, or he was gone.
That was a 16-yard play there for the Tigers. First down. Ball is on about the 37. Gonna throw it out there. Going to be caught for a first down and more down the far side. Still running. Tackle was made for Habersham Central by Porter.
Just a good play there by Alcovy. Give him credit. That was a wide receiver screen. Threw it out in the flats. You had two linemen breaking outside there, getting downfield, blocking our corners, and just a well-executed, solid wide receiver screen by Alcovy that time.
Pass was caught by Sutton for 20 yards. First and 10 for the Tigers. They're working right to left. We're in white, we're in the navy. Habersham leads it 27-7. We're in the third quarter. Got a man in motion. They'll fake it, want to throw it, going to throw it out there incomplete. Intended for Singh.
Yeah, Park York's almost intercepted that thing. He jumped in front. If he had been looking a little earlier for the ball, he had a good chance to not only intercept the ball, but take it to the house. So good break. He just unfortunately was looking at the receiver rather than the ball, and it went right by him. So good coverage, but it could have been better.
Second down and 10. Clock is stopped with the incompletion. Taking their time down, play clock's down to 12 seconds. Bryant takes it.
That was movement.
And wants to run, going to go around that right side. He got a lot of room down the far side. He might could get in. He's at the 15, got a flag to the 10, to the 5. He won't get in, but we got a flag on the play. Tackle was made by Porter.
Yeah, they called it. They got the flag. There was motion in the backfield. You had a man in motion in the back. Halfback took a step up, so they saw it. And then there's another penalty down the field, probably an illegal block, but it's coming all the way back for the illegal motion.
So, nice play is nullified.
That's how according to Coach Harrison, that's kind of been Alcovy's season. They make big plays. Their offense, they got players on offense can make plays, but they just make too many mistakes. And that time
illegal motion. White. Repeat second down.
I guarantee you they can hear that thing all the way over in White County, because that's some of the loudest referee talk I've ever heard. But it's a good thing. I like it. But, boy, that is loud right there.
I think it's a great addition to the game.
I do too.
Yeah,
I agree.
Second down. Second down and 15. Singh is back in the ball game. Bryant and that shotgun. Takes a snap, comes to the near side, looks to throw, stops, and going to get sacked for a big loss. Big, nice play that time by Jackson Adams. He got in there, got the big sack. Jackson was back there along with C.J. Davis, but Jackson got to him first.
C.J. Davis hit him too. Hit him hard right there. Just a good speed. Just a Balter blitz from the linebacker. C.J. came off his linebacker. Adams came off the defensive end. Both of them right there making a big, because you can tell Bryant likes to go to his left even though he's right-handed, but that time we were on him so quick, he had no chance to get rid of it.
Third down and long, very long. Third and about 22. They want to hand the ball off, a little delayed handoff to Singh, and Singh going to get up to about to the 41-yard line. Tackle was made by C.J. Davis along with Sawyer Burgess.
Yeah, rather than try to throw it for the third and along, they tried to run a draw and got good yardage and got
13 yards,
yeah, got it to 4th and 9. So obviously they're going to go for it in the Raider side of the football field on the 42. So pretty good pickup there and giving them a chance on 4th down.
So after the 13-yard gain, they're going to go for it here on 4th down, 4th and 9. They're working right to left. Bryant in that shotgun got Singh to his right. Bryant takes a snap, wants to throw, looks forced out of the pocket, and he's going to get tackled short of. Got a flag thrown down. Got a penalty. So it should be Habersham's ball if the penalty is on the Tigers. And it is. This holding going to be called on the Tigers.
Yeah, we'll decline it, so we'll get the ball. Kind of surprised Brian took off and ran. He had some room on the left side, but unfortunately he had to go 9 yards, and there was no way that he was going to get 9 yards as fast as the Raiders closed on him. So 4th and 9, decided to do a quarterback run. It cost them, and now they're giving up on downs. So good job by the defense. Even though they had a couple of plays there, they got some yards off of it. Defense holds and gets the ball back for offense.
So Habersham's offense back on the field. First time we've seen them here in the second half. Donnie in the backfield with Paris. There's a snap, gives off to Donnie. Donnie's got some room to run. He's going to get to about the 45. 45 is brought down just shy maybe of the 45 at the 44. Going to bring up second down. Second down coming up.
Alcovy's got a player down.
Injury timeout. Let's take a break with them. Habersham leads at 27-7. Habersham leads with 8:08 to go here in your third quarter. Commercial break, injury timeout. We'll be right back.
Back here at Raider Stadium, where our Raiders are winning 27-7 with 8:08 left in the third quarter. We have the ball. Had an injured Alcovy player. He's slowly walking off the field. Raiders have the ball on their own 44-yard line, looking to increase this lead in a big region matchup. Raiders trying to stay undefeated in the region. They're 3-0. Of course, this will make them 4-0 with 2 big region games left to play.
The injured player was Best. Craig Best was the injured player for the Tigers. We want to throw it. Going to get out there, and it's going to be complete, but hit immediately. Catch was made there by Tylen Davis. As soon as he got it, he was hit immediately and brought down. It's going to bring up third down, third and about 1.
Tylen got the ball out in the flats, but Tyler Jefferson for Alcovy did a good job closing on to limit the play to a short gain, setting up 3rd and 1. I'll be shocked if Donnie Warren doesn't carry this ball, but let's see what happens. 3rd and 1.
And we do give it off to Donnie. Donnie going to try to come around this near side. He gets away from 1, gets away from 2, and stays on his feet, gets to the 50-yard line. That second effort got him the first down. Tackle was made there by Booker.
Typical Donnie Warren to turn what almost looked like to be a big loss into really almost a no gain, and then all of a sudden he's got a gain for the first down. So typical Donnie Warren to turn looked like a disaster play into a gain for a first down.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for the Raiders, right at midfield. Habersham looks back toward the coaches for the play. Now we're ready to go. Donnie's to the left of Paris. 2 wide outs, and just a straight draw. Paris going to take it right up the gut, and it's going to bring up second down.
It's Donnie.
Was that Donnie on the carry?
Yep.
Okay. Donnie took it.
I'm telling you, David, Donnie got, go ahead and get the tackle right quick, 52 for them.
That was Emory Johnson.
I'm telling you, Donnie got 8 yards or 7 yards on that play, but that was the offensive line. I don't know if you saw the push we got there. Donnie didn't get touched till he had a 5-yard gain. So that right there was offensive line-driven big game for Donnie.
Second down coming up, 2nd and 2. And we want to throw. Paris steps up. Nothing there. Now he throws to the last second. It's going to be caught. Catch was made there for Habersham. Let's see, by Evan Smith.
tell you what, Paris was very, very close to being across the line of scrimmage that time. When you do that, the quarterback and the ball and all the quarterback has to be across the line. Evidently, he had something behind the line of scrimmage because I thought he was going to be called for across the line of scrimmage.
First down and 10. Play action, don't want to throw, going to go long. Got a man wide open. That's Jay Feltus. Oh, off his fingertips. Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh,
he was off his fingertips.
Just a good route. He had the defender by 3 steps, maybe 4, and Paris was just bouncing his hands off his helmet there. He knew he had him, and he just barely overthrew. Good ball, and you think with Jay he had the speed to run it down, but just barely, like you said, David, off his fingertips, and for a big touchdown.
It's going to be second down and 10 now. Donnie's in the backfield with Paris. There's a snap, and give it off to Donnie. Donnie to the 30-yard line. Tackle was again made by Terry Powers. Third down.
Just kind of a boring run. You go, well, you know, he got some yards, and you look up and it's 5-yard gain. So he makes things look easy. You think, well, he didn't get much out of that. It looked like a 1 or 2 yard gain, and then when you look up at the sticks, it was a 5-yard run. So that's just Donnie Warren for you.
Third down. And get off to Donnie again. Donnie's got some room to run, and he's going to get to about the 20-yard line. I thought he was going to get loose for a touchdown, but somebody got him around the shoestrings. Got another first down.
Trent, did you see that run right there? Did you see the sidestep he made on the defender right there?
Yeah, kind of Barry Sanders-esque almost.
That's exactly who I thought of.
Jump, move, and that's just a natural talent.
Exactly who I thought of.
And going to throw it this time. Going to be caught and brought down immediately. Catch was made there by Habersham's Tylen Davis and brought down immediately. Tackle was made by Carlos Singh. So Singh is going both ways for the Tigers.
5 yards, second down for the Raiders.
Second down.
It's amazing how Coach Harrison keeps everybody involved.
Yeah.
Davis, Feltus, Warren, Rowland. It's just he moves the ball around.
And I'm going to hand it off to Donnie. Donnie's got a clear lane to the to the goal line. He's going to get in. Yes, he does. Touchdown. Touchdown, Donnie Warren and Habersham Central. How about that for the Raiders? They went 16 yards and got the score again.
Yeah, just another great job by Donnie. But again, I'm going to give credit to the offensive line because there was a hole there that even me and Trent Fricks could have. Now, we wouldn't have got as far as Donnie did, but we could have got some yards because there was a hole about 5 yards wide there before Donnie got touched. So another great run by Donnie, but again, very impressive by our offensive line.
And Meade's out there for the point after. There's the kick. It's up, and it is good. Time out of the field. Habersham leads it now 34-7.
All right, that's this touchdown drive again sponsored by Lake Hartwell Chevrolet. 10-play, 63-yard drive there for the touchdown. Together, let's drive. You get a warranty on any used car, new car you get from Lake Hartwell Chevrolet. Go see those guys, and they'll take care of you.
Habersham leads 34-7. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Cameron Meade's over for the Kinetic kickoff.
And we're back here at Raiders Stadium. John Larry Blackfield. Habersham going to kick it off, and they punch it into the end zone. Another touchback for Habersham Central and Camden Meads. He just had a great night kicking the ball for the Raiders. Remember that field goal?
Yeah,
it wasn't a field goal, that extra point.
A 35-yard extra point
Yeah.
after the penalty, so and he hit it straight through. That ball would have gone. And that was into the wind, and he made it easy. They had 10, 15 yards to spare. So, again, with the extra point and now the kickoffs, Camden's been a big weapon for the Raiders tonight.
So the Tigers coming back onto the field. That looks like Bryant still at the quarterback for the Tigers. Singh is still in there. Got 2 wideouts on the near side, got 2 on the far side. Bryant. Finally has a snap, wants to throw, straight drop, looks, gonna run, nope, yeah, he's gonna try to run to the far side. He got to the 20, to the 25, across the 25, and maybe the 26-yard line. The tackle was made for Habersham Central by Noah Harkins.
Great job on covering down the field by our secondary linebacker that time. He had plenty of time to throw. He only had a 3-man rush that time. Noah Harkins was kind of spying, but wasn't really rushing, so we had a 3-man rush, so he had plenty of time to throw the ball, and that's just good coverage down the field by our defenders to not allow, and he had to run it. He did pick up 7 yards, but the amount of time he had to throw it, they could have got a big play out of that.
Second down coming up. There's a 7-yard run there. And they're going to stay on the ground, nothing this time. Maybe a yard, that'll be it. Maybe. Tackle was made for Habersham Central by C.J. Davis.
Loss of 1 yard on the play.
C.J. coming off holding his left arm kind of limp and dangling, so we'll see what that is. Hopefully it's just a stinger on that left side. Threw his helmet down, so they're checking on him. We'll get back to him in a minute and see what we can find out what happened to C.J. We need him out there.
Didn't he have an issue last week?
He did.
Yeah.
It's that same shoulder, that left shoulder he has trouble with, so he must be having some reoccurring issues with that left shoulder.
So the Tigers, on third down, want to pass, going to come to the near side. It's going to be caught for a first down and a whole lot more. There he goes down the far side. He may go. He's at the 30, and we got him from behind. He was caught from behind by Drake Rowland. Good effort that time by Rowland to stop him from getting a touchdown.
Yeah, I thought he was gone, David. I did. I thought he was going to score, and Drake Rowland showed some speed to run him down. Had a little bit of angle on him, was able to run him down. So good job by Rowland to save the touchdown. Our linebacker slipped on the coverage there and got him some open. And when he got in open space, he took off. So Rowland saved the touchdown.
Goddard went for 45 yards on that play. First and 10 for the Tigers. They're right at the 30, Habersham's 30. Working right to left. Bryant looks back toward the bench, and now we got a timeout. Timeout by Alcovy. Let's take a commercial break for the Tigers. Habersham leads it 34-7. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Sing on the carry.
First down and 10. First down and 10 for the Tigers. They're taking their time. There's a snap. Bryant going to come to the near side. Gets away from one. Got away from another one. Coming to the near side and gets to about the 9-yard line. Tackle was made by Habersham's Drake Rowland.
Bryant on the carry, brought down by Drake Rowland.
Good run that time by Bryant. Just a straight quarterback sweep draw off that, and then there was no read option or no read play on that. That was all quarterback run. Picked up a big 6 yards off the play. Inside the 10.
Second down. Alcovy knocking on the door, but now they may have to back up 5 yards. The legal procedure called on the Tigers, back them up 5 yards.
Oh, if they could just cut down on their mistakes. I mean, Raiders are playing good defense, but it's amazing how Alcovy just makes mistakes. They get the ball down on the 9-yard line, 2nd and 4, and then just basically make mistakes, either miss a play or miss a block, then penalties in this case. And just it's amazing how they just would look good, and then make a couple of mistakes and just thwart their drive, and it just kills their momentum.
2nd down and 8 now after the penalty. Bryant in that shotgun. Singh is back there with him. They got trips to the right, got a split left. They want to throw, looking to the far side, and it's going to be incomplete. Closest man to the pass was Noah Harkins.
I tell you, Brian, as best we've been bragging on, that was a poor throw by him. He had the receiver open on the 5-yard line, and just like Trent said earlier, kind of throws off his back foot and just didn't have a lot on that ball. He could have stepped up into that throw and threw a bullet and got a big gain off it. He kind of throws it off the back foot, and the ball was bounced about 5 yards short of the receiver. So as good as he looks on some throws, that time he didn't look good at all.
All right, so 3rd down on the left hash, going to roll to the right. Going to stop, going to throw it, and they get in. Yeah, they got in, touchdown. We had to go down to the ground to catch it. There's a low bullet, and he got it. There's a 13-yard pass play for the touchdown.
You know, Bryant to Kavion Sutton for a touchdown. Trent, we talked about it. He'll look good. One throw, look bad, another throw. That time he likes to sprint out to his right that time and threw a bullet. So another good throw by Bryant.
And you can tell he's a lot more comfortable sprinting out and getting outside the pocket. Inside the pocket, he seems to always want to throw off his back foot like we talked about. But he gets out in the open field, he seems to see the field better, and he makes better throws.
All right, our Lake Hartwell drive there, the extra point was good. Lake Hartwell Chevrolet, a 7-play, 80-yard drive, impressive drive that time by Alcovy. Give them credit, they're not giving up, but our scoring drive that time, Lake Hartwell Chevrolet, together we drive, go see those guys for a new or used car. So good job by Alcovy, and good drive there, 80-yard drive to answer our touchdown drive a while ago.
Real quick, Mark, never miss a play with Trailwave and WCON. Trailwave is Northeast Georgia's fastest and most reliable internet service. You can have the same service we use to bring you Friday night sports. No contracts and an affordable monthly pricing. Check your availability at trailwave.com. Trailwave, the Habersham EMC company.
Trent, I'll go back down to you. Like I just said, you got to give Alcovy credit. They're not quitting. They were down 34-7 and mounted a 7-play, 80-yard drive. So give them credit for not giving up right here.
And I think if you'll notice, they seem to have made more of a concerted effort to get the ball out on the edges and get it out quick. A lot of quick screens and the sprint outs and the sweeps that you've been talking about. Certainly having more success out on the edge and getting the ball out of the quarterback's hand a little quicker. But they definitely have athletes. I mean, there's no question about it that they have some guys, when they get the ball in space, can create trouble.
And let's watch the kick here.
Remember, we returned the last one for a touchdown, David.
Yeah. Let's see what they do. And
not sure what the delay there is.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're going to kick it, and it's kicked up and returnable. But Habersham gets away from it, lets it go into the end zone.
We had brought our deep guys, we brought them up to the 20-yard line expecting another pooch kick, and that time, good call by Alcovy. Just kick it over their head and kick it deep and not let them get a return. So we were playing the short pooch, and they kind of tricked us and kicked it over our head. The kicker, we didn't think he had that good a leg, but that time he showed he did.
Let's see, still got Paris Wilbanks coming back in the game. Donnie's still in there.
Yeah, all our starters are still in the game.
Yep.
Still the third quarter, remember, so we still got a lot of football left.
Feltus is split to the right. Got two on the left. And we want to run the ball up the gut. Goes Donnie Warren. Donnie going to get across the 30 to about the 34-yard line. Tackle was made. Tackle was made for the Tigers by, let's see, that was Bryson Knight. 11-yard run for Donnie Warren. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Working left to right. We're in that shotgun. And we're going to throw it this time. Looking, going to gun it over the middle. Going to be caught by Jay Feltus at the 36-yard line. Tackle was made by Tyler Jefferson.
Hard to hear, David. The Alcovy band is just playing right through the play. They're supposed to be quiet when the play starts. They can play between plays all they want, but then they're supposed to be quiet. But they're ignoring that. They're just playing right through the plays, and nobody's stopping them.
2nd down. 2nd down and 4. And they're going to hand it off to Donnie. Donnie trying to find his way through there. Looks like he's got enough for a 1st down. Tackle is going to be made by Emory Johnson. Looks like he's got enough for a 1st. He does. They move the chains.
He did. We got an injured player for Alcovy.
So Alcovy's got a man down. Injury timeout. Let's take a break with them. 15 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Habersham leads at 34-14. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
Getting kind of tickled here. The Alcovy player is limping off, and he's keeping both legs completely straight as he walks off.
You think he has some cramps?
It's a cramp, man. It looks like both legs are cramping the way he's walking off. Raiders, 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Raiders up 34-14 with the ball.
And it's 1st down and 10. We're in a shotgun. And we're going to hand it. No, we'll fake it and going to throw it. It's going to be caught there by Habersham's Drake Rowland. And Rowland going to get across the 50 into Tiger territory, and there's the horn. That's the end of 3 quarters. Habersham Central leads at 34-14. Commercial break. We're at the end of 3. We'll be right back. Stay with us. And we're back here in Raider Stadium. Habersham just fumbled the ball and gave it back to the Tigers.
Tried a little speed sweep pass to Tay, and Tay caught the ball and ran with it, but then he got tackled fairly early. It's going to be a big loss, but then when he got hit, he fumbled the ball.
So he got the ball back.
Yeah, well, he didn't. Alcovy ended up recovering it.
Oh, okay.
So he caught the pass for the it's a speed sweep, but it's technically a pass because Parrish just kind of throws it right out in front of him. And so he caught the pass, but then he fumbled. He fumbled after that. He got tackled and basically fumbled. So big turnover there and gives the ball back to Alcovy on the Raiders' 39-yard line. So gives them another short field, a chance to score. And, you know, if they get this, it'll be back to 34-21. We got a ball game. So defense needs to step up and try to overcome that mistake.
All right, so the defense back out there as we turn the ball over. Bryant in the shotgun. Hands it off to Singh right up the middle of the line there, and then pushed backwards. His forward progress will be down to the 36-yard line.
Tackle made by J.J. Rucker.
Tackle was made by Habersham Central. It's made by J.J. Rucker, along with our middle linebacker, Griffin Cunningham.
Trent, you know Coach Harrison can't be happy with the mistake we made there, giving them the ball in short field.
Never want to have turnovers, but trying to put the game away and get the momentum away from them and give it back to them the ball on the 35-yard line here. So defense got to come up and get ready to play and make a stop and get the ball back to us.
Second down. They want to throw, looking. Going to go long, going long, and it's going to be intercepted. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is. How about that for Habersham Central and Porter? He made a great interception there. How about that?
Wait a minute now. I think they called it incomplete. They did. It looked like to me he called it. He tipped it around. Trent, you got a better look than I do down on the field. It looked like he came up with it, but they're calling incomplete.
You know, one thing that I'm trying to notice is see if we're arguing. Our coaches are arguing, but our players don't seem to be arguing too much. But I couldn't really tell from my angle. It looked like he kept it off the ground, but both officials that were back there were pretty adamant that the ball hit the ground.
Okay, incomplete pass then.
All right, third down. Third down for the Tigers. They're working left to right, and they're going to go back onto the ground. That's Singh, and Singh going to get hit and pushed backwards. His forward progress will get him to about the 34-yard line to bring up fourth down.
Big fourth down for the Raiders. They got to get this ball back and make up for the fumble earlier by the offense. So good chance here to get the ball right back.
I think we got a timeout, or do we?
Let's see. He's about to make the call here. No.
They went over to the bench, but now they're coming straight back to the line of scrimmage.
That was a little weird. It looked like they were walking off for a timeout, and then they all coming back now. So we'll see. Fourth down is the play.
Fourth down.
5 yards.
Working left to right. They're in the white. Habersham with the navy. Habersham's got the lead here in this fourth quarter. Bryant going to go to the left.
God,
Pressure. We're going to throw it up there, and it's going to be picked off, or is it called by? He went up the ladder and caught it. Yeah. Catch was made by Kendrick Henderson.
I tell you what, I try not to get on the referees too much, but we got 5 coaches out on the field. Might get a sideline warning here because our right end basically got tackled. I try to avoid personal foul. And now they're calling a personal foul on the Raiders on top of that to make matters worse. But Coach Worley is out to the numbers there, wanting to know why there was no hold call. The left tackle basically tackled Jackson Adams, and no call. And our coaches are having to pull back off the field by the players. Perhaps we can get a sideline warning, but unfortunately no call. And then we got a penalty on top of that and gives them first and goal inside the 10.
Yeah. All right, so now they've got Rod knocking on the door, and now we got another whistle.
Another stoppage of play. I'm not real sure. What's going on here that I don't really know what's it about. And
they pick up the ball and move it
back 1 yard.
Yeah. 1 yard.
So instead of the 9, it'll be inside right at the 10.
I'm glad they made that correction.
Coach Harrison is still on the referees down there. He is still talking to them.
9:55 to go. The clock's moving. Shouldn't it be stopped? Well,
that's a good thing for us, I guess.
Yeah. First down at the 10-yard line. Habersham showing blitz. And they're going to run to the right side. Oh, no, run right up the middle. Got a flag thrown in there. Got a flag.
I'm telling you, Liam.
The carry was by Bryant, the quarterback.
The flag is right in the middle of the field, thrown by the umpires. Not sure what the cause. see what they call. They're throwing a lot of flags right here together, but yeah, it's going to be against us. The players are not happy, whatever it is. I'm telling you, it might be a targeting. Look like Cunningham might have came straight in with his headgear and led with his headgear on that tackle. So let's see what the call is.
And now they got timeout by the
personal
official.
foul, face mask, yep. No, we call timeout. Defense called. Raiders call timeout.
All right, let's take time with them. Habersham. Harrison is just, I mean, he's just by himself right now. He can't, he doesn't know what to do right now, Mark.
He had to walk off because he gave the referee his 2 bits, and he knew if he stayed out there anymore, he was going to get another penalty, and he don't need an unsportsmanlike on it, but he sure got his money's worth right there. Trent, he's upside about the no holding call, I'm assuming.
Not only on the one possession where there was just holding right in front of the referee, there was the next possession also had a holding penalty, and so he wanted to make sure that he got his point across, so he used the timeout to do it, but definitely missed a couple of holding penalties that were just very obvious.
I agree.
First down for the Tigers inside the 10. And Bryant has it, hands it off to Singh, and he's not going to get into the end zone. Stopped around the 5-yard line. Tackle was made by Cunningham.
Raiders did a good job earlier on their goal line, Ken. Unfortunately, on 4th and 5, Bryant made a good throw, running to his left and threw it back across the field and to Henderson and got the touchdown. So let's see if this time they can get this goal line side on the 1st and goal from the 5 and try to get the ball back. 9
minutes to go here in the game. And the Tigers really aren't in any big hurry, Mark.
Yeah, they're down, 34-14. You'd think they'd be in a little bit of hurry, but I guess they know how important this touchdown is, so they're taking time, making sure they get it in.
Second down. And
yeah, that was early.
Got flags everywhere. Illegal procedure. And now another incident where they tackle one of our linemen. The coaches.
Well, they're calling delay. One referee signal delay game, but the referee on the far side saying illegal procedure. So I think it's going to be illegal procedure. No, he called delay a game there. So either way, it's against Alcovy. It's going to set up second and go from the 10.
Did you see that one of the Tiger players picked up one of the flags?
And Alcovy Coach Forson is halfway out on the numbers. He's down to the 10-yard line fussing at the referee. So neither coach right now is happy with what they're getting from the referee.
And one of them's got to be missing a flag.
Yeah, he do.
He picked up a flag, and I think he tucked it down in his pants.
Coach Forson is being told to go back to his box.
Now a timeout.
Trent, what'd you have right there real quick?
He picked up a flag and stuck it down in his pants, so he's
got
one of the flags. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he picked it up and kept it.
Wow.
So why do we have, who called timeout right here?
There was a flag thrown by this back judge, but he's come and picked it up now, so I'm not sure if a timeout was called before he threw the flag, but he definitely threw a flag back down here around the 5-yard line, but came and picked it back up.
Evidently, Alcovy called timeout, it looks like. So a lot going on right here. Both coaches are upset right now, and a lot of flags being thrown, and sounds like picked up by players and stuffed in their pants. So a little mess going on, and Alcovy called timeout. Either way, it's going to be second and goal from the 10, Trent. Big stop here by our defense. Needs to be. Trent, do you hear me?
No, say that again.
I just said, even though all that's going on, it's a big play here. Second goal from the 10 by our defense. Need to stop.
Yeah, and this is something that we can build on for the future right here, too. Getting a fourth down stop and keeping them from getting back on the board.
Alcovy with a late substitution. They're in a shotgun. Bryant wants to throw, and now he's going to run. Coming to the near side, gets away from one, and the second man brings him down at the 5-yard line.
Yeah, good stop there. They did pick up 5 yards. Going to be 3rd and 5 from the 5. 3rd and goal from the 5. So defense has got to be stout here. You know it's 4-down territory, so they got 2 plays to get 5 yards. You need a loss on the play here to set up 4th and long. Let's see what our defense can do on 3rd and goal from the 5.
Cunningham made that last tackle. 3rd down. They got a man in motion from right to left. They're in a shotgun. Brian's going to throw it in the middle, and he dropped it. Knocked away maybe. Porter was right there. Sutton Porter may have knocked it away as well.
Got a little bit of help from the umpire standing in the middle. I mean, no fault of his own. He just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and got taken out by the receiver. So between the Porter and the umpire, the ball goes incomplete, setting up a big 4th down and goal from the 5.
Yeah.
He was open for a long time there, but late delivery by Bryant made it incomplete.
Bryant talking with his lineman. Looks right and then goes left.
You think they'd sprint him out here, trying to get him in open field.
Play clock's at 6. And there's the snap, got it off. Gonna roll to the left, gonna throw to the end zone, gonna be incomplete. Overthrown. Habersham should get the ball back.
That was a bizarre set of downs between penalties and non-penalties, and both coaches upset and some timeouts, but
flags being stuffed in.
Yeah, flags being stuffed in by players, and no penalty on that, which is weird. But overall, good job by our defense, Trent, to get the ball back on their own 5-yard line.
Yeah, we did a great job there getting the ball back, but not great field position, but would like to see another good drive right here. But it looks like I was trying to see if we pulled some of our stars, but I see our stars back in the field here. We don't want a turnover, so I'm sure probably going to try to ground this out and get some clock running.
7:18 left in the game, up 34-14.
Donnie's your running back. Paris in that shotgun. Now we got another whistle.
They had to take time out. They had 12 players on the field, so they had to take a timeout.
Timeout. Let's take a break with them. 34. Lead 7:18 to go. And welcome back to Raider Stadium, John and Larry Blackfield. Stay tuned after the ball game. We'll talk with our head coach, Benji Harrison, as well as having the All-State Player of the Game. And we'll also have the mix of Brownie team stats. So all that coming up right after the game. And of course, we'll always talk to Benji Harrison. All right, 1st down and 10 for the Raiders. We're starting in deep in our own territory. And we'll get off to Donnie. Donnie trying to make some running. Remember when he does, gets up to about the 15. And he gets still on his feet. Coming in the near side to the 35 and to about the 36, 37-yard line. Took a blow to the head, looked like, too, for Mark.
Yeah, it's a late hit right on the sideline. But, I mean, I'll tell you what, Donnie just – it's amazing how he looks like he's down and, almost kind of quit on the play. But he keeps his feet churning and keeps moving and turns in a 5, 6, 7-yard gain into a big, what was that, from the 5, almost a 35, 34-yard gain. So just it's amazing to watch the kid run. I'm telling you, people, if we make it and have a home field advantage playoff, if you want to see a great football player, you need to come watch Donnie Warren run the football. It's just fun to watch, and he just plays so hard.
All right, so Paris in the shotgun. And no, keeps it, going to pull it and come around on their side. Paris going to get to the midfield stripe, and that'll be it. Good run there. He pulled it away and got down to about the midfield. Tackle for the Tigers was made by James.
We have a good long drive. We started this drive on the 5, and I got it out to the 49-yard line, our own 49-yard line. Still 6:50 left in the play clock, so it's like the game clock. So you'd like to go ahead and just drive this clock out and get this game over with and get your starters off the field and get ready for next week.
First down and 10. Snap, and we give it up to Donnie. Donnie right up the gut. There he goes. There he goes. Donnie, oh, he got caught from behind. I thought he was going to make it under the end zone, but got tackled around the 29-yard line.
Just a great running back. What else can you say? I know we keep talking about it over and over and over, but he is just a solid run back. And, you know, we're deep in the fourth quarter here, almost the end of the game, and he's running as hard as he did the start of the game. And, again, I'm going to give some credit to our offensive line for creating space for him because he's not getting touched till he's 3, 4, 5 yards down the field, and he does the rest on his own.
Donnie's just 3 yards away from having another 200-yard night.
Amazing kid. Just a great football player, and it's fun to watch. Really is.
That last run was for 21 yards. First down and 10 for the Raiders. Give it to Donnie again around that right side. Donnie to the far side. Still on his feet. He's still on his feet to about the 15 to the 10 and brought down finally. Wow. How about that? 200 yards for him again.
Trent, what do you think? I mean, you're down on the field getting to see the kid run. What do you think about Donnie Warren, really?
You know, I don't have words or any more superlatives for him. I mean, especially being down here on the field. It's the first time I've been able to get field level to see him run, and it's just a joy to watch because the first guy doesn't tackle him. And the moves he makes and the vision, I mean, he just has great vision. And like you said, though, give some credit to the offensive line because there's been several times tonight where it's 5 or 6 yards before he gets touched. But even when he gets touched, that's not where he goes down. And we talked about it before the game. The fourth quarter seems to be where he's at his best because he's not tired and they're tired of tackling him. And he just gets a lot of yards late in the game, which is just such a great thing to have. When you can pound the ball late in the game and put it away, and it's just demoralizing to the other team, knowing that you're going to run the football and you can't stop them.
He's got 20 carries for 212 yards. His long run was for 33 yards.
Yeah, he got it. Well, if you're wondering why we're having a delay, we got an injured Alcovy player down on the field. And Trent and David, I watched him right there. The plays on the far hash over there were ended to play, and because of the injured player, we had to stop and play, and the players go to the sideline. Every Raider walked over. You know who ran to the sideline out of all of them? Donnie Warren ran to the sideline while the other players were walking. That's the kind of thing he does. He leads. He wants the guys. I talked to Coach Harrison about him. He not only leads here, he leads in the weight room. We talked about early in the year. He's the first one in the weight room, and then you got to run him out of the weight room. He wants to stay in there and do extra. And they basically had to say, no, Donnie, you've done enough. Let's get out of here and go. So he leads. He's not a vocal, rah kind of guy, but the way he leads the team with his action, with his effort, with his ability to just want to be the best player he can, he leads this team.
And also, he might be in the top 10 now in rushing in the state.
Yeah, I mean, he's got multi 200 yard gains, and it's just amazing how he does it all through the game. Like Trent just said, I mean, in the fourth quarter, he is running as hard now as he did in the first series of the game, if not harder. And I know players get tired and defenses get tired and offensive linemen get tired, but Donnie Warren doesn't seem to get tired. He just wants the ball. Give me the ball, Coach. And late in the game, we got Gus Ebers coming in. Yeah. So evidently Coach Harrison is decided he's bringing the subs in. We got a different quarterback, a lot of new subs in.
No, I think Paris is still in there.
Okay, all right, my bad. I was looking at the running back, yeah.
Oh, they give it off to, let's see, that was Kopus on the carry. Yeah, Hayden Kopus on the carry that time for Habersham Central.
Yeah, Hayden's a senior running back. He's had some injury problems. He hurt his ankle early in the year, and it just never got better. Every time he thought he was coming back to get better, he got injured. So Coach Harrison said in the pregame he was going to try his best to get Hayden in the game and get him some reps being a senior running back for us. Done a good job. He's not very big. He's quick, but he's just been injured, so it's great to see him get out here on senior night.
Kopus back there with Paris Wilbanks. And Copus will take the handoff and going to go to the left side. Makes a nice move at the 10 and gets hit right there at the 10. Made a nice little move, but got hammered around the 10. And now I think they've got another injured player, but no, he's finally getting up, slowly getting up.
Copus is pushing 5 foot tall, but he gives you every ounce he's got in that body. I've seen him run before last year. When he ran JV a few years back, he just runs so hard to be so small, but he'll let you know he's on the field, and he ain't afraid 1 minute to lower that shoulder. He's still in the backfield here.
3:52 to go in your ball game. Habersham leads it 34-14. Paris still in there at quarterback. Puts a man in motion. That's Davis. And we give it off to Copus. Copus going to go to the 5, to the 3, 2, 1, touchdown. Touchdown, Hayden Copus. Nice little run that time for the senior running back.
I tell you, it's great to see. I watched the sideline right there on the touchdown. Almost every Raider had both hands up, clapping and yelling for Copus. You can tell that they're proud of this guy on senior night. He's excited coming off the field here. But look at the team going out there to meet him. And that's just great to see when your senior running back who hadn't got a lot of playing time because of injury, and he's one of those guys we talked about at the beginning of the game, one of those seniors that made it through the program with very little playing time. Great to see him get a touchdown. They're very proud of him.
And now Camden Meade's about there to kick the extra point. And the snap. Snap is good. Hold, kick is up, and it is pushed it to the left. Yeah. Okay, so extra point missed there. Habersham leads it 40-14.
All right, Lake Hartwell Chevrolet played touchdown drive, 7 plays, 95 yards, finished off by senior running back Hayden Copus, and just a great job there by our offense. That was a 95-yard drive. A lot of that was Donnie Warren, but it's good to see Trent Hayden get in there on his senior night, get in there and get a big score for the Raiders.
And that's probably the happiest I've seen the sidelines the entire night with that touchdown. You can tell how much they love that kid, and they were excited for him and lifted him up in the air and thought we might get a penalty because I thought our entire sideline was going into the end zone. But they were happy to see it, and it was a great thing to watch, especially for a senior.
That shows you the attitude of this team. It's not just about Donnie Warren or others. They're pulling for everybody, and that was just a good sideline reaction by our Raiders for Hayden on senior night getting his touchdown.
Camden Meade's going to kick it off for the Raiders, gets his foot into it long and high, and they pick it up at the 5, to the 10, 15, to the 20, 25, 30, 35, and 35, 40. Nice return that time for Alcovy. On the return was Booker. Tackle was made for Habersham Central by K.J. Murray.
Yeah, he took the ball on the right hash and went across the field to the left side and almost mighted to the left sideline. I thought for a minute there he's going to get the edge and score the touchdown, but good job by our last defender making the tackle there and saving the touchdown. We got 3:23 left in the game, up 40-14, and may see some subs come in, and we'll see, but a good job that time by our kickoff team to save the touchdown.
All right. So Alcovy still got a lot of their starters in the ball game. And they're going to run the ball. Quarterback's going to keep it, and that is Bryant. Bryant going to go get to about midfield, and that's about it. Maybe not to midfield. It got stopped around the 49.
He got 9 yards off that run. Kind of good play fake. They're kind of fooled the Raiders. They thought they'd given the ball on the sweep, but he kept it. Just a good read that time. Good pull and followed his blockers and got a big 9 yards off that play.
Second down. Second down and short. So got Bryant at quarterback. Takes the snap, wants to throw, looks, going to go long and overthrown. Stops the clock with 3:10 to go.
Boy, Noah Harkins leveled the boom on him. He's getting up slow after that. He got rid of it just in time, but Noah really popped it, and they're bringing Noah out of the game now just after that play. So good pressure, good play by Noah, and then lowered the boom on the old quarterback. But he got up, give him credit, he got up, did overthrow it. Yeah, they're bringing him out. He got popped pretty hard by Noah. Yeah, he's coming out of the game, and can't blame him after that hit.
Let's see. Also in there is Ryder Cook now. Ryder's in there. Third down. New quarterback for the Tigers, and they're going to be hit short of a first down. The new quarterback in there is Sutton, and now the ball is loose. It may have come out.
They're calling him down.
Okay. Habersham, let's see, that was C.J. Davis that made the tackle.
No gain on the play. It was 3rd and 1, so obviously it's now 4th and 1. Trying to see if Bryant comes back in or not. They don't look. Yeah, they did lose yards. They're moving the sticks now. You're right. Yeah, I see, lost a couple. Sets up 4th and a short 3, maybe a long 2.
So 4th down coming up. 4th and about 2.
Bryant did come back in the game at quarterback.
So Bryant, yes, back in there. Put a man in motion. And they're going to let Bryant run it. He'll have the first down because he got across midfield into Raider territory down to about the 47-yard line. Tackle was made for the Raiders by Sutton Porter.
Alcovy's out of timeouts. Now we're almost 2 minutes left in the game. Raiders up 40-14. So now they're just wanting for pride to keep Alcovy out of the end zone, just for pride of the defense to hold them to 14 points here.
First down and 10 for the Tigers. Trying to get some late points here. Bryant in that shotgun. Has it, looks to throw. Forced out of the pocket now, just throws it away. Threw it away. Out.
Yeah, that probably would have been a penalty, but and the Raider staff's out there wanting to know why it's not grounding, because he was not out of the pocket. He didn't even try, and now the penalty might be coming out. Yeah, now it finally did. For illegal pass, intentional grounding. So it took a long time to make the call, but he finally did make the right call. So it'll be from where he threw the ball and lost it down. So it's going to be a
intentional grounding is the call.
So it's 5 yards from where he threw the ball. So now it's lost 12 yards on that play. Intentional grounding and lost it down. So it'll be 2nd and 22.
Third down. We're going to throw it. It's going to be caught there by Singh. Singh's up to midfield. Singh going to be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Bryant's pass complete to Singh.
Tackle was by Sutton Porter. Also, along with Porter, Noah Harkins was there.
Got a flag on the play again. Trying to find out what the flag is here. It looks like Alcovy's retreating. Rodney seems to think it's a block in the back here on the pass. We got holding on Alcovy, so it's going to bring a pretty good gain there by Alcovy back. Still be 3rd down, but it nullifies a pretty good run and catch.
1:18 to go here in the ball game. Habersham off next week. Got a bye week. And then they got 2 big region games left. Appalachia and Jackson County. I think the open week is coming at a good time.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you got 2 big games, and if you win one of them, you guarantee at least 2nd place, which is home field advantage in playoffs. And then obviously win both of them, you're region champ. So good time to kind of regroup and to get ready for the last 2 games.
And Bryant going to escape some trouble on the run, and Habersham going to bring him down, and making the nice tackle is C.J. Davis. Nice tackle that time by Davis.
Good to see C.J. back out there. Remember, he had that stinger early, and it was doubtful he might even come back, but evidently his shoulder is well enough that he can be back out there. So good play by C.J., forcing a 4th and a long play, and rather than even try to go for it and get this first down, Alcovy's going to, looks like they're lining up to punt. We got 20, they're not letting the clock run, 27 seconds. The play clock there's about an 8-second difference, so on the play clock, so you can't end the game there.
Why is that official running across the field like he's?
And by the way, he's the fastest official I've ever seen.
Well,
he can fly.
Look at
him. Here he comes. He can
flying,
run.
yeah.
They did go for it. Looked like they were changing personnel, but they did go for it.
And it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah.
Went for a long pass and fell incomplete. And that's going to run out the time of this ball game, and Habersham has won it. There's the horn. Habersham's winners tonight. Habersham wins it by a final score of 40-14. Habersham wins it 40-14. Habersham now 6-2 overall and 4-0 in region play. So good win tonight for Habersham Central over Alcovy. Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll have our Good Hands player of the game. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, Trent, who you got?
I know you can't give it to Donnie Warren.
Can we not?